Hi, hello, how you affable assholes doing today? Welcome to first episode of Drunk Talks and Empty Thoughts, where we get into the nitty, the gritty, and the man-titties. I'm your host, RJ, and who I have here are my
Alejandro,
two boys.
that's me.
John,
And we're actually finally fucking doing this. We're actually doing this podcast.
we got it wrapped
That
up.
shit's
Got the boys
crazy.
here.
Yeah, it's about time. I remember you've been talking about this project for like months now. I think even a year at this point.
I think it'd have to be a year. I've been thinking about it for a year, but I didn't actually like considering it until I'd say when I talked to either you guys, honestly.
Yeah, it's been in the back of your mind until you actually spoke it into the world. But here we are, a year and some change later. I was really excited about this project from the get-go. Just, I think it'd be pretty cool to add to the universe of podcasts and just something for us to do with our lives for once. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh no, it's
we couldn't turn up.
exactly because it's been so long since I feel like we've done anything together. Because life just be getting away, and we'd be doing our own shit, which is cool.
We used to do so much shit during COVID.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's
just
Even before now, we were linked up.
just
We
ever
were.
since ever since we first started vibing, it's just been a fucking roller coaster since.
I just seen a Snapchat memory of a bunch of us just at what's that one
Was it
taco
Viking
place?
guy?
No, it was when we went to Lorena's.
Oh, no shit.
The very first night we went out when we were working together.
Nah, yeah.
We figured it out.
Yeah,
We went to
ever
fucking
since that
elementary.
night, it was just like the rest is history, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking
That led to hella nights.
Yeah.
Speaking of like finding out shit about each other, we've actually all known each other collectively at different points of our lives. Like
yeah.
you know our names. I'm RJ, that's John, that's Alejandro, but no one listening to this podcast hopefully knows who we are.
Well, within time, I think, this will kind of blow up, hopefully.
Well, we all like were born and raised here in San Jose.
Born and raised, call us natives.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, we've been here like pretty much all of our life. And like me and this guy, we've lived in this apartment area, I'm not gonna say which, for like about 11 plus years, even longer for you
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
you lived here like a lot longer than I have.
Mhm, before that, a little bit, 2 years for sure. But fuck,
Like
you still here? You still keeping my memory alive?
Holding it down here at the
Pretty
fort.
much.
I know.
Damn, I miss you living here, man. It was so easy because
It was
you
easy
just
to
be
look
on the
up
third
and shit.
floor and then
Nah, for real.
you just come downstairs like they're the boys.
We
I actually
just
plan on trying to get an apartment here
For yourself?
for myself.
really.
You and
Yeah,
Molly,
dude.
maybe?
Here?
Probably.
There
You really want to deal the apartment manager?
There's a new one, bro, from what I've heard.
Really? I never keep up with stuff here anymore.
What's it called? Nate's
And you live
pulled up
here.
on me, they were
Huh?
talking
And you
about
live
it.
here.
Yeah, but like most of the time, like I'm with you guys. I go here to like
You just come here to
To
sleep and
to live, take care of my cat sometimes. My mom mostly like likes to take care of the cat. But on a tangent, me and you've known each other for like such a long time. But like, do you remember
10
how
years
we
for
met?
sure. Damn. I think I do, but I don't want to say it and then it's wrong.
I mean, like, let me hear your perspective from it. I remember it was
I know we were out.
like playing in the
Me
park.
and Kenneth were in the park playing outside with the rest of the kids. What? 11?
We were 11.
Something like that. Right.
What year was this? Take us back. Take us
Shit,
back to
was
the
11
decade.
years ago? Yeah. it's
I definitely
2022,
can't
so I'd
listen.
say that's about 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
Let's do the simple math real quick, guys.
Okay, I'm
We're looking at you, bro.
Hey, go ahead, bro. Mr. Mathematician over here.
How old are we now? Like 25, 24?
Yeah.
24
24
actually.
for us.
Simple math, bro.
Shit. Whatever year this was.
But yeah, I think I remember just seeing you outside your apartment, and I think I just was like, "What's good?"
Like
Type-
finally a kid my age.
Yeah. You look pretty cute, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Nah.
I haven't noticed they're a
I
thing
didn't know what
now.
game was
So
back then, but I think I started to figure that out.
You found out that day.
I did.
that's when he came out the closet.
When I came out of my apartment, he came out the closet.
Yep.
Sounds
that's
about
all I
right.
needed.
And it was pretty much like we ended up playing what? Like we played like tag or something. But
Smear the something.
oh yes.
Smear the Queer. I mean, it's okay. You can say it. It's just the name of the name of the game.
You're immediately canceled now.
That was Alejandro. That was
Come at me. I don't
Psych.
say it with any other intention, but to just explain the name of the game. That's all
At
it
the end of
is.
the day, yeah, it was Smear the Queer. That was the name we had.
I mean, for
I
those who
hope
don't
they
know
call it
what's
something else now. I mean, it's been forever since we played it. I mean, I don't think anyone our age even plays
they
that
changed
game.
the name, they're probably not paying right. But
honestly,
that we had a game called Epic Tag. Basically, it was like our whole
Epic
hood,
Tag.
our whole apartments. Like you
Oh.
were able to run all 3 floors on both buildings, type thing.
Well, Epic Tag. So okay,
We,
cool.
made, because like regular tag would have just been like
Out in the yard in the park somewhere.
Limited, but we made it like everywhere.
I think
on
that-
3
yeah.
floors,
I guess that's what would make it epic.
it's
Just the
funny. We only
obstacles.
went through like one building. We had like 2 different
eventually
ones.
we got the 2, but it did start off with just the one building.
Much to
I think
my
I
dismay, I
remember-
didn't want to fucking run that far.
I think I remember RJ telling us about a time where you guys played that game and he jumped off like the second story just to keep from getting tagged.
No. So
Or some shit.
So I was the one and I remember John, his brother, and another mutual friend of ours at the time. I was like trying to chase them, and they were running like across the first floor, and I saw them. I was like, I'm about to pull some fucking Die Hard shit right now. So I just decided,
Love that movie.
fuck it, I'm gonna jump off the second story, and I land right in front of him like I was Batman. Felt like Batman. My knees felt like an old man at that point because that shit hurt. I did not know how to land at the time.
No,
But yeah.
that was nuts for sure.
That was crazy.
Just drop and roll.
I didn't know what that was back then. I was 11, bro.
Shit, I still don't know what that is.
Isn't that like what you do when you're like on fire?
Drop and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when you land, you roll to like decrease the amount of
Oh, like the little forward
force
roll,
that
whatever.
your like
Yeah.
body takes from the impact.
Was it-
Or so that's just my theory, or from what I've been told.
No,
I don't know.
it
Something
does.
like that.
It
something
definitely
like that.
helps. It definitely helps. I remember I was trying to teach everyone at the park how to roll, and we just ended up just turning our backs the entire time.
Tootsie Roll. Sorry, that song was just in my head.
Okay, so yeah, that's how me and John met, like at the park playing, and then after that, we just pretty much hung out, damn near every day, huh? Like just playing outside.
Yeah, I would say 5-6 days out the week for sure.
We're-
Not 7.
We're each like mid-20s, so like we're born around that weird time where internet was still becoming a thing. So all of us were still like playing outside and
Oh yeah.
that kind of stuff.
I think that's what's amazing about this generation of ours that we live in, because we're both
We got a mix.
well, yeah, because we were born in the age of analog, right? And just maybe like a decade or so later from when we were born, we're like in this digital world. I think that's what makes our generation special, because we have
Both
best of
cut
both
off
worlds.
Because
We
we're
know how to
in the middle of that
maneuver.
transitional period.
Yeah, we know how to navigate both realms, unlike the
No,
generations
like-
today.
I mean, I'll take that too, but your video.
Oh shit!
I don't know if it,
Your phone died. Oh no,
What the hell?
that's okay.
not sure what happened. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we could always just.
I mean, I guess what's
posted.
important is the audio. We're still trying to figure
still
things
trying to
out
figure
here,
everything
guys.
out.
We're having like technical difficulties. at
That's
the
why it's
moment.
the first episode.
But I mean, at the end of the day, the episode's in when y'all are watching this. You go back and see these, I guess, not even bloopers, but.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Well,
not
maybe
even sure if that phone was recording.
We'll get better. Yeah, we'll get
Every
better
episode
with
we'll
time.
have better stuff, Like,
Yeah.
We'll have a better grasp on how to, have this all set up.
Yeah, like
Nah,
how
yeah,
John
this-
says. We'll have
This
like
was
a-
all kind of like
Nah, I
made
pulled up
at
and
haste.
you had it ran though. I pulled up and you know what? This looks good.
Yeah, those
Press.
practice runs that you guys did were pretty good. They're pretty solid.
Oh, when we were talking?
Yeah, I heard them.
I thought I was gonna be nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
I
you
would
you
say-
both sounded pretty clean.
Yeah, I would say definitely have.
That's because like by the time we started, we were like 6 shots in.
Yeah, we were pretty buzzing.
Damn.
Yeah, we were like pretty loose.
Is that what we got to do now? Just like drink
Honestly,
a little
uh,
before.
we got the second one.
We
poured
do
up.
have a few shots already poured up. Let's give it like 2 more.
Nah, fuck it. We'll just do it now. It's all right.
What the fuck?
Just stopped recording. Damn, you got a ghost in here?
Please
I
don't
know,
say that.
Like, no one's touching the phone.
Please don't say that.
The ghost is touching it.
Don't, I live here. I sleep here.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
did
did
it
it again. I'm scared.
excuse me. Sorry, that was like.
Is it on video or is it on?
It's on video.
Oh,
Oh
wow,
my
weird.
god.
Oh, you know what? I think it's because you don't have any more storage in your phone. That could be a thing.
Then
true.
again,
Because you know what? It's like slowly just ending right away.
Yeah.
the increments before it's like ending are getting shorter.
But then it would tell you like, hey, you have no more storage.
I upgraded my
Is it
storage.
unlocked or is it still from the locked phone? If it's unlocked, if it's locked,
No, it's unlocked.
It's unlocked. Yeah.
It's unlocked. Yeah.
Weird. Here, let me start it. Let me try it.
You want to try it?
Talk my touch.
You didn't like your touch
Definitely,
either, brother.
Yeah, that's gotta be the
bro.
storage.
Yeah, it's just.
Check your
starting
storage.
to-
Go to your settings and
I mean, we could just run it without the video. At least
Yeah,
at
we
this
don't
point,
need the
if
video,
anything.
it's fine.
As long as you got yours, at least, which is cool.
It's just me talking to myself real quick.
I got some-
it's like none of the mics are working either.
Ah, that'd be crazy.
Imagine. Wait. Check your headset though, because what if the mics aren't running?
Nah, they're on.
Yeah, they're on.
Some test runs before you pulled up. Oh, okay, cool.
And like as you see, there's like a little bar right there.
Oh,
like-
gotcha. Okay, for sure.
No, yeah.
I
So
love the setup, by the way. You got like the whole thing. You got a soundboard. And you got your laptop hooked up, and all 3 mics for us individually. Oh, it's pretty dope.
nah, yeah. I definitely wanted to not go all out, but I also wanted to give us like some semblance of professionalism when it comes to the podcast because like I want all of us to be here, like be heard like really clean. you know?
Yeah, gotta get that good quality. It's like what my pops always said: you buy quality, you get good quality. You know what I'm saying? You
No,
buy
yeah.
cheap, you get cheap. Basically,
Basically, yes.
sometimes it's spend some extra change.
Shit.
I mean, it is an
that shit didn't
investment.
feel like change after buying that shit.
I imagine this stuff was pretty up there
It's
looks
like
nice.
for the
Everything
for the way
looks
it
nice.
looks. Like it's pretty clean.
oh yeah.
When we did the test runs, like
Yeah.
they sounded pretty cool.
I mean, he was playing it on the car ride home from Tahoe a few weeks back. That shit was nice. It sounded like I was legitimate listening to a podcast, like
Really?
because we were listening to the Trash Taste podcast before he played his practice runs, and I was like, "Is this still the same podcast?" But then obviously, like different voices,
Nah, yeah.
different stories.
Oh, you couldn't tell it was us talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
this man was like asleep for a good amount of time. He was like kind of like going in and out of it.
I see.
That is true. I was tired that night. It was a long night, long day.
So like when we were in Tahoe, I remember we were going back, and I decided to like go into.
Oh yeah,
this
the
guy's
way
car.
back was such a mission. The way back
you
home.
On the way back, for some reason, we heard a noise, and we were like going like kind of slow because we're following like a line, and we heard a little crazy ass noise on the side of the your right tire.
It was my right front tire. So like the passenger tire up front. The snow chains weren't attached to the tires properly. Like it was still kind of hella loose, and so they came off the tire and got caught in the wheel well. So it was like hella tugging on some shit, and I couldn't get it out. So we had to lift up the car and remove the tire, and like I was able to get the chains out, but then I noticed that there was a piece of metal, just like that was kind of bent down, so I wasn't able to put the tire back on.
because of that.
Yeah, so we were kind of stuck out there for like maybe an hour or so.
I'd say an hour.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to bang that shit back into place. Like we tried using our tire wrench.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
And it wasn't strong enough. So yeah, we were just kind of like in the car, and I'm on the phone trying to get a tow truck, just like dreading that shit because I know that takes forever from past experiences, and then like sometimes the providers don't always cover everything, so you still have to pay that shit out of your ass.
Mhm.
But then I was in the middle of the call talking to some rep. This cop comes by and checks up on us. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he kind of knocks on the window, startled me. I didn't even see the fool coming. Yeah, he says what's going on, and I tell him I explained to him the whole situation, and he's like, I had to show him too. I got out of my car, showed him the deal, and then he goes and just tells me like, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the office, grab my sledgehammer. I was like, oh damn, okay. And I see him drive off backwards down the street because we were parked on some road off the freeway, the highway, the back home. And so I see him driving off backwards in his SUV and literally just turns a corner. I was like, oh shit, like CHP is literally like right there.
No, yeah,
Okay.
we were literally parked right in front of the highway patrol. Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah. So he
That's
didn't
what's up,
take too long. He came back and then he brings a crowbar and a sledgehammer.
And then smacks the shit out of our car.
Well, I mean, he gave it to me to do it because he didn't want to be liable to like any damages or whatever. I was like,
He just hits the headlights.
yeah. If anything, he was just kind of there, like just giving me a flashlight, just playing with his
Right.
flashlight. Yeah. I felt like the dad and he like son holding that flashlight.
You're like,
I'm like,
hold it
God
still.
damn it, hold it still.
God damn it, son.
Imagine talking to a cop like that and not get shot.
He turns like, what? He already got the gas out.
It's just
Right.
already pointed at you.
Yeah, he didn't. He
You
didn't
know what?
wait.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, all sweating. Yeah, no, but luckily the sledgehammer was an easy fix. Shit, dude. Like we just banged that shit back into place, and I was able to put.
It was all thin.
Yeah, I was able to put the tire back on, and
Tire
Yes.
with the chain on it.
the tire with the chain on it. So this is a secret, guys, for anyone who's traveling out in the snow and who doesn't have 4-wheel drive. To make your life easier with putting chains on, you take the tire off the car and you put the chains on securely, so you're safe and it's snug. I mean, it's a little extra work, but you're better safe than sorry.
No, that shit was like.
Yeah.
But once you put it back on the tire, it's like it's gravy.
Oh yeah, it's gravy, baby.
After we put on the tire, turns out we were like 30 minutes away from like taking them off.
Oh
We're-
yeah,
We were not that far from the checkpoint where we had to take the chains
Just to
off.
start a little bit.
yeah,
And we're like, fuck.
yeah. Then we saw a lot of people who were like putting their chains on too, because that was like the first point. And yeah, some of the people were kind of like trying to put their chains on while the tire was in. And you could see them struggling and shit. And I just want to like hop out and just tell them like, hey, take your tires off, put the chains on.
A guy like me would have just been laughing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, just
I'm-
to save them some.
I don't think like a lot of people have like the jacks that you had.
Oh yeah, I mean you should. You should
No, you
always have
definitely
a jack, a
should.
tire iron, and like a spare.
I could guarantee you a lot of people don't.
Some people be dumb as fuck, thinking they ain't gonna happen to them.
I'm not even sure if I have one.
We got hell on a tangent, right? Talking about introductions.
Going
Because
back.
we're drinking. Speaking of drinking, let's get those shots in.
All right.
I'm down.
But before that, going back, you guys want to talk about like
Well,
how you
just
guys
talking
met?
about real quick. Yeah. Before we linked up, which was when Alejandro started at.
Well, no, technically we met in elementary first.
I was gonna say like before we realized that though. Yeah, it was elementary first, but shit, when he started working with me and RJ, which was at a few years ago,
I think it was the year
3 years ago, 4 years ago?
2018.
We vibed, like RJ was saying, we ended up going out to eat, but it wasn't until towards the end of eating we found out like, oh shit,
Yeah, Lorena's.
we went to the same elementary school, and we
Yeah.
do clearly remember each other, which is funny. Like it's
Yeah.
not like those we went to the same school, I guess.
It was like
we
a
were
prank.
actually
we
friends.
knew each other, yeah.
I just find it funny because like we had like two of our other friends over there, but these guys were like in a booth by themselves,
Yeah,
like just talking about the whole thing. It was kind of like a first date kind of deal. And
First day kind of nervous.
I almost kissed him for sure.
nah, yeah, I would have.
I kissed him in my mind.
Okay.
We kissed in my mental universe.
I mean, like
I mean, yeah, because we couldn't all fit in the booth.
They're pretty nice sized booths, honestly.
Yeah,
That's a spot.
there was, like,
Once
8 of
we
us
have
who
some
mobbed
good
over
Mexican
there
food. That's
Right
what it
after
is.
work.
We gotta go there again. That's my hit. I
Dude,
don't know about y'all.
I still have a list of places we still gotta go see. And then that one place, the boiler. Your place.
Market
We need to
Broiler
go hit
place?
up El Toritos, bro.
El Torito?
For the fucking Sunday
dude.
buffet.
I love that
Bottomless
place.
mimosas and shit, bro. That shit'll be a vibe.
are they gonna be open Christmas Day?
I mean, we don't have to do it
Christmas Day.
this
Because
soon,
like
but-
none of us have work on Christmas Day. That's a Sunday.
I'll probably be busy, but
Ah,
I think is that the only Sunday? What Sunday is coming up right now?
the Sunday after that, January. And we can always go next month. We don't gotta go anytime soon.
no, we're doing it right now.
I'm
Shit.
gonna go ASAP.
Let's go this Sunday.
It sucks that it's only Sundays. 'cause
Let's
shit,
go
Like
this.
the bottomless
limited to, like,
mimosas.
once a week and shit. But we gotta definitely pull up because that's a spot right there with
Yeah,
good
for
food
sure.
and shit. And like
I haven't
said,
been there since I was like youngin', I think.
No, it's been years for me, dude. My parents they go there quite often
No.
still because we definitely have been there for like years and shit.
I remember I was going to like the place next door, New Tunky, while you guys were going to El Torito's.
Cheers. That spot fire.
Gross. It was honestly super wholesome because like from my angle, it was just like watching like two friends just have a big old reunion. They're like, "Wait, you went to McCollum?"
Nah, it was cool
yeah.
because I mean it was also just like surprising. Like to me, I knew Alejandro as one of the tallest motherfuckers in elementary. Like this dude was a tower, and I was stupid short.
I
don't
was
think y'all understand.
not
Like
a
I was
tower.
I was a short kid compared to like, I would say at least 75%. You know, like I was short. I was that bottom 25% in height.
See, this guy, I don't know what he saw in me, but I appreciate the confidence boost. But I was not a tower. There was still other kids in our grade, in 5th grade, that were taller than me. I mean, you were definitely the smallest, but like you definitely outgrew a lot of the kids then. I mean, shit, you outgrew me. I'm still the same height I was back then. Bro, I didn't grow much at all. That's okay. I've worked on my problems.
I've been growing since fucking beginning of high school.
And my insecurities. I'm happy where I'm at now in my life. But the boys.
To me, you've always been super fucking fine, bro. I mean, I don't know if this is the podcast episode to just...
Or the drinks maybe talking.
I mean, we literally just took a shot right now, so maybe...
I mean, when you walked in, I kissed you.
No, this is kind of like how our relationship always works. So just mad love for one another. Because, you know,
super
brothers.
gay, you know?
mad in love.
Yeah.
Super gay.
Super fucking...
But we like that. As you can tell, we're not homophobes.
Yeah. Not homophobes. More like for the homos.
We're for the homos, yeah.
For the homos.
Speaking of homos,
Sexual positivity.
we were all talking about working a lot there that we all...
There's so much to say about that place.
That
So
place-
much shit has happened
what's
over
funny,
there.
bro?
I'm surprised you guys are still even there.
It's cool, bro.
No, we're not.
It's like...
Well, you're hardly ever there now. John works there every fucking day.
Actually.
Oh, wait, you quit?
No, I'm there still.
Oh, okay.
I remember, actually.
Well, what's up?
No, it's because like originally we weren't even gonna say like the place of work.
We could bleep it out.
we could.
We could bleep it out.
Well, I mean, it's where we worked at, but it's not like...
Yeah, because we want to talk shit.
Yeah.
This could, at the end of the day, like, if this blows up, they could fire and shit, you know?
Or
Talk
sue
shit,
be of defamation.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
thing, yeah. It's a
Hey, we said... But we didn't say which location.
In itself could do that.
the whole corporation.
like the whole
yeah.
corporation.
This shit happens all the time in podcasts. People be talking...
Well, I mean, like, don't you hear about, like, all the things where people make just even videos of themselves, like, right? They're just making food, right? And they get fired, right? Just for making food. Because they'll be like, oh, you're showing the back of the kitchen. You're not supposed to be recording the kitchen.
Oh, but we're not...
They'll take you to that.
But we're not defaming them. We're just talking about our stories working there. I think that's different.
I'm going to be talking
Well, then
shit.
just tell the stories who can tell, and then keep the ones
Like
who
I
can't
said,
tell.
at the end of the day, we could just be bleeping shit. We bleep where we work. We could talk all the shit we work.
Yeah, but I don't want the whole
We're gonna
podcast
work-
to just be a bunch of bleep, bleep.
Well, we're not going to be
Censored.
saying how else are we going to be saying.
Yeah.
We're not going to be saying.
We're gonna be saying our place of work.
It could be many things.
I mean, a bleep though here and there.
All right, back
Yeah.
where I met Alejandro during my training, because for the training you're taken to like the back of one of the at the back of the at the restaurant,
Yeah.
and
that's where like they teach you like how to serve the food,
It's
what kind
pretty
of
much
wine.
the training regimen they have for newly beginning servers. I took it. We all took it at some point.
the spa has very good training. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, they got hands down one of the best training I've seen.
Oh,
Like,
facts. I mean, if
They're
you
pretty like detailed with it.
Mhm.
Like they actually give a shit.
like,
Which is surprising because I've had a lot of jobs that like
They just throw you
half-ass
into
training.
at
Yeah.
BJ's, they throw me into it. You know, it was nothing like.
I think with
I mean, that's
BJ's,
why
though,
you're not
they
there
do, though,
anymore.
You serve.
Oh yeah,
So
so
like,
then.
they don't really want to like train a server.
But I mean, I got to train a couple of servers, some new ones throughout the year working there, and like honestly, like training from someone versus like having a mentor to like break it all down for you is
Like,
like two different.
Francisco or whatever.
Yeah, Francisco is the OG.
Lolly's actually a trainer, bro.
No way.
Oh yeah,
He's training now.
Like
yeah.
Francisco?
Like Francisco.
That's crazy.
she had to train
Yeah.
her sister too.
Oh, her sister
her
works
sister
there?
works there now.
What? That's wild. You're gonna get the whole family up in there?
Her mom's
Pretty
gonna
much.
work there actually. Lolly's
What?
gonna work there
As a chef?
as a soup.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
she might
nice.
make like sauces and shit.
She's gonna replace Victor.
Dude, that's crazy.
No, he's
Victor's been gone.
yeah, he's been gone.
It's a while though. Like that fool, I honestly thought he was gonna be there for a minute. He gave a shit about the job.
He was there for a minute.
And he gave a shit. Like not a lot of the cooks there give a shit. You could tell.
Dude, we've had so many different cooks over the years.
A lot of them came back. A lot of the old ones
Really?
came back, dude.
That's
yeah.
weird. I'm
We
surprised.
had one named Pablo. He was there when I started, and he was gone for a minute. And then all of a sudden, this fool pulled up.
I'm surprised some
like,
of
2 months
them,
ago and
they
shit,
even
bro.
take
Like,
them back of the shit they pulled. I've heard so many stories about
A
this
lot of them
shit.
definitely just don't give
The
a
cooks?
fuck, bro. Like,
Dude,
there was a lady, dude. She made the sauce and the soups. Bro, I guess she would call off all the time. They like eventually fired her ass, bro.
Really?
Oh, well, that's different.
But I bet you they would pull her back. No, but my point is, I guarantee they'd be like if she asked for a job, they'd
dude, you know some of those cooks were like drinking on the job, right?
Oh,
one
yeah.
time?
they got it caught a lot of times.
Yeah, that too. And I'm sure
Like,
they
shit
took
in
them
the
back.
bro. Like, my thing is, don't drink fucking like the company shit. That's so obvious. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, definitely. Drink your own shit.
you know what I mean? Pull up with your little Starbucks cup with your little tequila or your vodka and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
What I'd say is like drink half of it and just fucking drop it on the floor and be like, oh, it's spilled. They're not gonna like measure
that's
how
if
much
they want to like look, you know.
But then the
like,
cap's
they're
off.
not with the Starbucks
Caps-
cups. If they got
Cats
like,
can be all over the place either way if the bottle's dropped.
Yeah, but if the bottle breaks, most of the time the cap stays on it.
Not really.
I
You
don't
can always
talking
kick.
about?
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just too good
What are
of
we
a
talking
like just to catch the bullshit. Like a bottle.
Oh, I was like, what are you even talking about? Okay, a bottle.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause,
bottle of
RJ
Corona.
was saying like, dude, just pop it
Oh,
open,
if you're
drink
drinking
half
beer,
of
a
it.
beer bottle, there's no way you're not getting caught up. Bro.
Do you remember?
I mean, they found the bottles in the trash. Like,
Someone left a bottle in the bathroom.
it's
The
one thing
employee
bringing
bathroom
a
in the
cup
back. Yeah.
with your liquor, or, shit poured into like a cup.
Yeah.
It's another thing if you got like the fucking glass container.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I mean? Because where are you gonna dispose of it at? Like, all the trash is like are see through. You know what I mean? They're
Pretty
not gonna-
much.
There should be no empty bottles of Corona anywhere besides those
Yeah.
bins.
But I mean, I guess at that
least the
point
bar
it could be
area.
anybody.
That's different. Yeah, I can see like maybe the bar trash having that shit, but pulling that from the kitchen trash, you know what I mean? Because they got the one in the
Oh,
alley.
yeah.
Because they got the alley.
Yeah, but, like,
trashes.
I remember seeing a bottle like in the bathroom, and that shit was just like
That's
sitting on the
so
toilet,
crazy.
like
On the
back-
toilet?
On the
back,
toilet?
the back of the toilet. You know, like
No,
not
way.
in it, but
Where
like
you
in the
almost
back.
press
Like,
the
just-
button.
yeah, it's right there, and it was completely empty. I'm just like, God damn! Like you knew,
Damn.
like it was one of the
Motherfuckers
cooks,
don't give a fuck.
but like that could have been anybody, to be honest.
It could have been anybody,
Yeah,
but
because at that
still.
point, like,
Yeah,
he probably that's what his like he was probably thinking. Or she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking like, hey, there's about 20 of us in here in this restaurant.
Dude.
they better get like
Somebody's
some
going
DNA,
down. Somebody's going
the
down.
DNA and shit. The,
Yeah.
fucking, the fingerprints.
They just like start
The
swabbing that
babas at
shit.
the bottom of the bottle and shit.
Do you remember when fucking one of the I think newer cooks? I'm not sure. I honestly when it comes to like
too.
when it comes to like the cook staff, I barely know anyone over there. So it's-
I only recognize the motherfuckers I see every day. If I don't like, if they say they got new hires and shit, bro, I'm like, I don't even know who you talking about.
nah, exactly.
That's the same thing with servers though too. Honestly, like you got to come check in with me, like if you're new. I'm just kidding.
Oh, crazy?
I just could care less about the people I work with. Like unless like I started off with you, like a lot of people I started off with still work there. A lot, like 25%, I would say still work there from when I started, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but I've been there for like 4 years.
Mhm.
I mean, if you think about like
Damn, 4 years now.
if you think about how long also they've been there even before me, like yeah, you know what I mean. Like
Was Hector there when you first started?
me and Hector started actually about the same time.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, because I was actually supposed to be SB instead of that fool. But the thing is, they don't make money at all. Like
No, like the.
he always tells me for one, he's never an SP anymore because he never has like the swipe, now.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, either way, you don't make tips. Like
I mean,
there's no
as a-
hours and there's no tips. Like
But he's
what
like
are you really
sous
working
chef,
for?
so
you know?
like I mean, he doesn't really make much extra money.
And that's another thing, yeah. Like, what is he making more? Like $1 or $2, probably. For me, it would have been different. That's like what our 16. He told me like they get paid a lot, and I think I wanted to cook at some point because like at least for like a shift or two. Well, it was for only new hires,
Oh shit.
so they weren't even gonna hire the wage of the people who were working
That's
there for
fucked up.
less.
I'm surprised he's
Yeah.
still even there.
Nah,
Unless they
yeah.
gave him the wage.
They definitely gave him the wage. Like, because when he was telling me that shit, like he was the one saying like, oh, this is here. This is an option for you that's 20 and up, and they haven't given that to other people. He was telling me to stay quiet about it too, so the other cooks or whatever wouldn't hear about it. But I ended up actually making pretty good money during that time as a server, so I ended up just staying.
Nah, but like back to where where I was going with for like the cook one of the cooking staff was drinking like hella beers in the back, and they got hella drunk and got caught. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nah,
And like at some point they got caught and they were sent home or fired or something.
bruh, only sent home? I'd be fucking tripping if they only got sent home drinking on the job. That's a termination offense right there.
And not only that, they like broke they hella fucked up and,
Nina's car?
yeah.
Oh shit! I do remember who you're talking about now. Yeah. I think they fired that guy,
So they fired him on spot.
and I think they fucked up two people's cars actually.
Oh, Hector's too, right? Or
I think they were thinking it was Hector's, fucked up Nina's car,
Yeah, Hector
and
was.
then they got Hector's after.
Hector's was originally the target.
Because
I remember that story. I
But
was
hers
there.
was fucking. Hers just got fucked. And she just had bad luck. Right?
She was just kind of crossfire. That was like the first day
Yeah.
she came back too.
Oh, I think I do kind of remember that shit. Honestly, I feel like there's been so many different things we could talk about. We could go for like this whole podcast, bro.
We could go like a few more hours.
Like,
dude.
we could go like episode type.
Oh, that's definitely a topic we're definitely gonna be saving for another episode.
Yeah.
How about we start off with the first day that we started, or like anything like when we first started, like anything crazy that comes to mind when you first started. You remember like
I feel like it's gonna get brought up a whole lot within the episodes that we make.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna have some people from the spot come over and then
Really?
Give their
Did you have
perspective of
anyone
the
specifically
stories.
in mind? Anyone now, or do you got like past members? Even
I definitely won't. Well,
Well, I mean,
What
there's
about
your brother.
Joseph, bro?
I would love to have
Joseph would be
Joseph.
cool.
Add on.
He's been
I
there
would love to have
forever
Joseph
too.
on there.
Well, he
My-
was there.
My boyfriend and shit.
Our friend DeFlu. You know,
Ooh, yeah.
That's the Joseph.
I want to have James on here, but I definitely
look
want to
at
have.
the flu on SoundCloud, Spotify.
Yeah, check him out. He's got some solid stuff.
Next up,
I
next
recommend
up.
1010.
I definitely do. Also, Kenny,
Okay.
I want to
Ken
hear him
White.
talk his shit. So that's
Christian.
Just have the both of them and have them scrap.
oh, that'd be amazing.
what?
I'm just kidding.
actually.
Just
You know
kidding.
what?
But they be having some
You know
beef
what?
though.
That would be hilarious. I'd pay for that shit. I'd pay
No,
both of them.
no
I think
violence
both
on the
of them
podcast.
on the
No violence
podcast.
on the podcast.
I'm
No, like friendly though. Not like it's not like because their beef isn't like. I'm sorry. I know they're gonna hear this eventually. Y'all got like mild beef with each other. That is like
drunk talks
it's
boxing
like friend
match.
shit though. It's like that friend beef
The friendly stuff.
where like they just constantly are just throwing jabs at each other. But it's hilarious because they honestly will be cool about it. But there's times too that they'd be like, "Fuck you!" Like they take it hella
Yeah,
serious.
it was just always on site for no reason.
It's on site a lot, bro. It's like even still, it's funny. It's never changed.
I never
It's
understood
never
why.
changed.
I wish I get to see it
It's
as
just a
much as
friendly
you do.
thing. It's a friendly. They've known each other for a while.
I
They
don't have.
play games. I think they met on the internet first.
Oh, that's
Christian
right.
told me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they,
yeah.
Playing games.
Yeah. Wasn't Christian the one who brought him into the restaurant?
Yeah, because when Kenny finally came over here for San Jose State to
Yeah.
go over there, he needed a job because he was going to get a partner.
He had to pay for the.
Sure enough, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's a cool spot to make money. You know what I mean?
And now he's
Hey,
stuck
yeah.
with us.
Yeah, no.
I
Exactly.
promise you,
As
you
long as
make-
we're there, you're not leaving.
you meet the most interesting people and create the best friendships in the restaurant industry.
When I first started, I wasn't a big go to work and make friends type guy. Before.
Exactly. Yeah.
All my other jobs prior were like
Go to work for work.
for my money, get out.
Exactly.
Clock in, clock out type shit. I only had like, maybe a boy or two that I invited to the job, but out from school or
Yeah.
whatever. But never like, all right, let me go talk to this guy. Maybe we could be friends outside of work type shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I was never on that type of timing and shit.
I definitely wouldn't have made friends as fast if like it weren't for you, considering you are the one who put me on this job. It did take you a minute for me to.
Hey, I had to convince you, man.
You-
I had to
you
convince
took-
man.
it took a
I remember
minute.
I wanted to leave
Baby, what
Wingstop,
took you
but
so long,
to be
man?
no, I mean he had as far as I can tell, he did have his posse at Wingstop.
Oh,
And that was his
yeah.
first-
Because like
It's always
Christian
so hard to
Vargas
leave.
was like
Christian
fucking with
Vargas,
me.
shout out my boy Christian
Damn.
Vargas. We need to have him on here too. That's
Definitely,
We
definitely.
gotta get that young
We have
kid
so
on
many Wingstop stories.
for
Like
real, huh?
Yeah.
So, how is
So
this
many
Christian
people we
Vargas?
gotta get on.
he is
Overtime,
20,
overtime.
He's 20.
not even 21 yet.
He's like the youngest out of the crew.
So like as far as we know, for Drunk Talks Empty Thoughts, he's gonna be drinking juice.
Yeah, dude, your
Kenneth
brother
is older than Christian.
Your brother just turned 21 this year.
Dude, honestly, it blows my mind though to how like because Kenneth is a little brother to me.
Well,
Like,
he is your little brother.
no, like in
I
the
mean,
sense where like
he
My bad.
is.
I should have not. Let me explain that. In the sense where it's like he's a baby, like the baby,
Like a baby.
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
then.
Like
He-
a baby.
as far as
That's what I meant to say.
as far as
Baby.
we know, growing up,
So,
Kenneth
like,
was the baby of our
There
group.
was no one younger than him besides like
Yeah.
I mean we had people, even the people we kicked it with, it was their little siblings, so I wouldn't count them as like, oh, we knew them type shit. Kenneth was the main kid in our group too.
Exactly.
That we fucked with.
Like, he was always the youngest.
He was the youngest in the main crew because
Yeah.
we had like there was other little kids that like would fuck with us that were a few years down from us, but
Yeah.
they weren't always with us. They also had their like
Yeah, they
little
weren't part of the
kid,
pack,
like,
officially.
their year.
There'll be little add-ons, you know. They'd be like, they would come in every now and
The
then.
baby of the group, but fuck,
Yeah.
like considering Christian is younger than him, he's not the baby of the group no more, dude. That's crazy, actually.
It's crazy because like
brother's growing up, bro.
Damn, I always thought he'd be the youngest. Like when it came to like even us, he's gonna be the youngest if like us were to hang out.
Oh, between the three of us, hell yeah.
Even who else we gonna name? Jeremy. Like he's always gonna be the youngest. But adding on Christian Vargas actually makes him
they're like the young,
step
yeah.
up and shit.
It takes that title away from your brother.
Yeah, he's
It kind of takes pressure off being the younger brother.
Is Christian Vargas like who is this homie shit over there?
You?
Besides, like, well, I mean, he's
RJ?
older though. You know what I mean? Type shit.
I don't
Like,
know.
of
I mean,
within
RJ?
his own age group. You know, like,
Yeah,
that he or you know,
Just
you know,
like
he hangs out
even
with
back
anyone
at
else.
Wingstop.
at Wingstop, like it was all people his age. I was the odd one out
You're
actually.
the oldest one?
I was the oldest one, and that's why like towards the end, I felt like I needed to leave the job too.
And little did you know, like, we were the youngest.
You finally
Pulling
came
up
into
Olive
the crew
Garden
with
because
people your age.
I finally came up to yeah. When I was like a kind of a shift lead over at Wingstop, so I was like
Damn, your
taking care of
manager, fool, you give me the plug on the food.
pretty much.
RJ the cheese.
I would like
RJ hit me up with the fucking 50% damn near all the time, dude. Shout out
exactly.
my
I would
Damn,
always
that
hook it
must've
up with the
been
extra
cool.
wings
fucking
too.
fed, bro. And I mean, but I never hit you up a lot. I was never that friend where it's like every fucking day
Oh,
or
yeah,
Friday or something.
Even if it was just your dad that came through,
That
I would
wing
always hit him with the discount.
We would order two, but I'm not going to be like, RJ, you there? RJ, you there?
Right.
To ask for the plug.
I don't think I ever remember you texting me like saying like,
I
"Hey, you
definitely
there?"
text you once or twice. But
Really?
never like consistently, like I'm saying. Like I'm not that friend to be like taking advantage because it's a job, bro. At the end of the day, like you can't always do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I've had jobs where I wish I could, but you know you can't.
Wingstop, I didn't give a fuck.
Nah, shout out
You-
my boy RJ because
Shit.
he really didn't give a fuck.
I really
If it
didn't
were
give
me,
really
I
did
would
not.
be the one to like, hey,
I'd
come
order a
slide,
little
I'll hook
6-piece
you up.
combo.
But that's just me.
Nah, I'm coming through with that 20 piece at the crib.
At one point, I remember like I was shift lead, and these little kids were just fucking messing around. And by little kids, I mean like the
What,
workers that were like
oh, okay,
the
okay.
workers, like
Just the young-
because
younger
they're
crowd,
high
yeah.
schoolers, they're
Yeah, yeah.
Christians age. And I remember I was like, "Y'all need to stop fucking around!" And I threw a cardboard box, not knowing the direction I threw it at. Hit an exit sign inside our restaurant, and that shit broke off and fell.
It fell straight down.
It fell straight down. And you know what I decided to do? I grabbed the fucking ladder and decided to just hide it in one of the fucking ceiling panels. And to this day, I don't think there's an exit sign there.
That's still there.
It's still inside the ceiling panel.
Yeah,
That's
RJ
illegal,
had to
bro.
do his job.
That's illegal.
Yell at some kids.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, fuck.
Fuck do I know? All crazy.
Those fucking kids.
Damn, RJ became one of those managers.
Nah, I mean,
Nah, I bet those kids were.
Then
probably
RJ turned to pretty much like
I was like, whatever.
one of the babies.
Yeah, you went from being the oldest to the
Because
youngest.
we have
now.
some
Which
old
was
people working
so
there, bro.
refreshing.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, there's still people in our crew who are like.
I'm gonna start
older
with the
than us.
adults, like the old heads. Rosie, shout out Rosie. I hope you're still alive because last time I checked, you were old. As
You were at,
You were old as shit.
super
bitch.
old.
You know what? I give you props because you're a little faster than like I would have thought you'd been.
Nah, yeah, she zoomed. She was zooming.
Fabian, fuck you. I hate you. You're fat as shit. I'm glad you got fired, by the way. Who else was an adult over there, like, kind of working and shit? Carla is down near 30. I hope you don't listen to this, Carla, because I'm exposed.
That's not like old.
I mean, compared to like a majority of our ages, we're like 25 below. I feel like
Oh, I guess old.
I only know a very few people that are like above 25 that work with us.
Oh, so that worked at OG.
Yeah, no, yeah, specifically like that we work
For
with.
sure. Damn, you know, I
She's
didn't-
about to turn 30, bro.
I
yeah.
thought she was
That's
like
fucking
fucking.
nuts, and she's barely about to finish
26.
like school.
Hey, school, you know, it's a time for everything.
But it took her what, 12 years? I'm just kidding. K through 12, K through 12 and
K
shit.
through 12?
Took a whole nother K through 12 for like what, a 4-year degree and shit.
She's
Nah,
doing
I'm
like
just
child
kidding.
development or some
I'm
shit,
just
right?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I just like to talk
Yeah, you do.
shit.
That's
I
John's
think that
charm
is
for
it.
you.
Like for old heads that work there, right? I don't know anyone else who was like.
Besides Francisco, too.
Oh, but he was a trainer though.
What's her name? Forget that server's name. Carlos's girl's mom was working there.
You're right, Eloisa.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
That bitch was weird. I don't know.
I don't even
Her and
remember.
her
She's
daughter
nice.
was
Don't get me wrong, but I don't know.
When I first met Alejandro, I was
John
Back.
got RJ into the restaurant. Met RJ there on his first day of training.
Well, I want to say like a story real quick.
No, I'm building. I'm just-
Okay.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
He's setting you
Go ahead.
up. He's setting you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he set me up for failure. Nah.
Okay,
So
brother.
this guy came in. We have when it comes to server training,
I forgot.
the regular server training when it comes to like asking for food, trying to sell like as much add-ons as possible. Basically not being a shitty server. And at some point, they give you like a little taste. They give you like a soup, a salad,
Oh yeah,
or like a little sampling of the dishes, including like the appetizers. Remember, we had like
that
three.
comes with the training regimen, or like you have to taste all the
We're
food.
talking about training right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's
it
training.
prepares you to like describe shit basically. No, like you're gonna taste the shit because they want you to sell it.
I get it, but to me, that shit was just free food.
It was just free food.
It is
It
free
was just
food,
free
'cause you get
food.
to eat all of it. I take it home
I
if
mean,
we don't
that's
finish
how
it.
Francisco described it to me.
Yeah.
He wasn't like,
I mean,
make sure
I
you
went
the
through
robust
it.
flavors of the marinara or the fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Make
nothing
sure
like
you
that.
taste the savoriness of the meat sauce. You
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
that we
like,
got in a can.
Don't forget to describe the creaminess and the texture of the food. Is it
Alfredo, the
country?
best Alfredo we
Country? Is it
had. I remember they were
crunchy?
like flexing out the
Soft.
Alfredo. They're like, we're the best in like the district. and shit. We make the best Alfredo.
The
Like,
best
find
Alfredo
recipe,
sauce in
whatever, some
Italian.
bullshit. Like, shut up, bitch. First off, we got some.
Have you ever heard of Maggiano's?
No one there is Italian.
Oh
No one there.
But you know
No
what? We're all
Canadian
family
food
there,
is-
though.
Ever.
There, we're all family. So
Everyone be fucking their family, but
okay.
There's
like
a lot
Alabama.
of fucking.
I
A
feel
lot
like,
of
dude, I
fucking
feel like that's
companies.
it. That's
We're all
everywhere in the
family.
restaurant industry. It's just so like dog world.
So, anyways, with the training regimen,
I guess this is what an introduction into our job, or
Just like that we met, RJ and I.
Nah, yeah. So during the training, they give you a little soup, salads, appetizers, seafood, fucking the fucking stuffed mushrooms at the time.
I miss those.
I remember this guy specifically started like coming into the back with his long flowing ponytail and
His locks and shit.
I had long hair at the
About
time.
the Prince
Nah,
Charming
yeah.
hair.
Yeah,
Black
everyone
Prince
loved it.
Charming and shit.
question. I'm gonna ask you a question after I finish the story, but yeah. So this guy,
Yeah, he said a question, bro.
this guy came
You
in
gonna
like
start
all
quizzing me?
sexy, looking like little Mexican Fabio, you know.
Or just a little Mexican Alejandro. It's a better name than Fabio. Sorry, Fabios.
A little.
How crazy. Tatted up little Mexican.
This fucking
I don't,
My boy had all the tattoos making. Okay. I was one.
dude. I didn't have most of the tattoos I have now. I didn't have back then.
You were still tatted up.
You did
were
have some
tatted up.
tats.
You're crazy.
Literally because of the hand tats. I started out with my hands first before I started working up my arms.
I was there for at least your left hand one.
Yeah, I only have
think.
one hand tatted, and then I got the other hand tatted, and then I got all my fingers, pretty much like, but yeah, everything. It's weird to me that like people will refer to me as like the tatted up homie,
the tatted guy.
but like there's people out there like
Just compared. Though. No, we're comparing either. It's just to like. I mean, how many tatted up homies would you say you have? What's tatted up to you?
tatted up to me,
Just like covered. You know what I mean?
not
Like,
covered like head to toe, but like majority of the skin that you would see, like their arms, like their neck, or like it's tatted up. The hands, fingers.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
The only thing you're missing is the face ones, bro.
I mean, I don't have my whole arms covered. Like people who have like sleeves. Like I've had tattoos ever since I turned 18, but there's
You
people
got the
who
visible ones, I should say. Like,
I guess like the hands.
especially when you
See,
rolled
mine,
up
for
your
example,
sleeves,
like
when
this
you would work.
is blank to me, right? But then I do got one on the other side. You got one though that cover. I feel like your
Yeah.
arm.
I guess.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Most of my arm is covered. I also got a new
This
tattoo.
is the car one. I remember that. Oh shit!
Yeah, I did get a new tattoo recently.
Okay, I like that little Christmas theme.
All right, to the audio listeners, which is probably gonna be most of you, it's a little cute frog, colored even with a little Santa hat.
Yeah, I got this up in Tahoe when we were there.
That's
a couple
cool, little
weeks back.
theme tattoo. No, that's
Yeah.
fire.
I
Fire.
I
And it got the
forgot.
memories behind it too.
Exactly.
Several people actually got tattoos that day. Yen got one. This guy got one. Ash got one actually.
Ash got-
Oh, what was that? You got an ear tat? What the fuck? Respect.
Oh yeah.
You got an ear
I
tat?
did.
No.
Oh, you got one too?
I got
What?
one. This was in
So
Hawaii.
you got lines.
Describe it to
That's
us.
okay. I can see.
But I think we got in Hawaii.
Describe it to us.
So on my right ear, if you're looking at me, it would be your left. But I just got 3 lines tattooed across my ear on like the upper portion, right where like it curves. Nothing particular. It's not special or anything. It's just one day at BJ's, I was serving this couple, and the dude had 2 lines tatted across his ear, just like in the middle, in the center.
Okay.
And I thought that shit was hard. So
That's
I
different.
thought
I've
like
never
I'm
seen
gonna
that.
do something like that,
I
just like
definitely
kind of like flip
not
it,
seen
you know,
about
do
that.
my own thing with it. So I
That's
did.
different. I've never heard
Yeah,
of that or
right.
seen that.
So I did. I
That's
just
cool.
took it, made my own, added an extra line, and just moved it on
Change
up.
where you the position.
Yeah,
No, that's cool, bro.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool, bro. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah,
And it's cool because people don't really notice it. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta like, oh, I got a tattoo on my fucking ear.
Nah, it's like you see it, and so a lot of people. I got a lot of compliments on it.
Oh yeah.
That's what's
From
up.
my angle, I
That's
can't see it right now.
Yeah,
That's like
I'm wearing the beanie
original.
right now.
I gotta say that.
Thank you. Yeah,
And so
Can I kiss it?
kiss me. Shit.
there was like
After.
3 different people that got tattoos in Lake Tahoe, but there was a 4th person, which is Jeremy's boy, and he was low key like the entire time. He was like really. We were all kind of crossfaded at this point, but he was really considering on getting a tramp stamp.
That shit was
On you?
funny. No,
No,
for him. So-
not him. Not
So
him.
his name's Mark. He there's this machine there that they have where you like kind of turn it and like out pops up a number.
Kind of like a gumball machine,
Exactly.
where like you put in a quarter and then out comes a little capsule, and it's the tattoo, and whatever tattoo that comes out, you have to get.
That's pretty
And
cool.
he did like 3 times, so he could have options, but
That's cool.
he ended up picking the first one.
Oh, me. My bad. I thought you were.
Yeah, that's the picture.
He ended up picking the first one,
Sick.
and he got to pick the placement, obviously.
Yeah,
And he was like, "Yo, you know, might go hard, a tramp stab."
yeah.
And like the entire time, I was like just drunk. It's like, what? You're not getting a tramp stab. But
I
also
think he was
low
gonna
key trying to
get it.
convince him at the same time to get
Like,
one.
you're like instigating.
I'm like, bro,
Low-key.
that'd be kind of hard though.
You're like, no
You
balls.
won't. You
You're like,
won't.
no balls.
I kind of like that tramp stamp though. But he went from tramp stamp to my thigh, then back to tramp stamp, my thigh, then tramp stamp, maybe my hip. So it was like basically a whole emotional roller coaster. Then I'm just dying at the end of it. And in the end, he ended up getting it on his thigh.
Ah,
I don't blame him.
Well, he
You're a
won it
pussy.
because what had happened was he was gonna play Rochambeau with one of the other boys, David. He's like, David, if you win, it's gonna be a tramp stamp. If I win, I'm gonna put it on my thigh. And so there you go, Rochambeau, and then he hits it, and Mark wins it, and he's like sweating it off. He's like, oh shit, I can't believe I almost got a tramp stamp, guys.
I feel like he would have, dude.
It's like
You know
totally.
what?
I
That's a bad
feel like
decision.
he would have.
Jeremy was shaking his head the entire time. Just the fact that he was getting that tatted because it was such a girly tat. But it goes hard though. He ended up putting it on his thigh and like he added something to it, some words underneath it saying "seek discomfort," which I think is pretty dope. It's a hard tattoo, honestly. It's hella gangster. He hella loved it too, so that's kind of like what matters.
Yeah. When it comes to like the OG spot, as far as I knew, you were the most tatted up person at that point. Like during
Yeah,
training,
yeah.
I knew because like I barely met anyone else, and this guy comes rolling up like,
He wasn't too much long after you, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Shortly
That's
after,
right.
kind of.
fucking came in, dick swinging. He's like, all
Swinging
right,
around.
these are new servers, huh? Let me get some. Let me like first thing he grabs is a fucking
Oh yeah.
mozzarella stick. I was like,
I always did that with the new servers because there was always like free food when the servers with the new trainings when they were training new servers. Sorry, excuse me. So like I would always go back with the plate like, oh, let me get my serving real quick, you know. And I would. Francisco would be cool with it. And I wouldn't take too much. It's like a little bite size because you know
man's
your boy,
acting like it's a Thanksgiving plate. He
your
has
boy
like
always be
like
hungry.
several
Let's go
options
feast.
ready.
He went to go feast
Hey,
on
but
the-
I be chopping it up with the new trainees. It's not like I was just taking food for granted, you know.
And now that
Hitting up all the guys
you're
and
gone,
shit.
I've been doing that now.
Yeah, so you gotta keep tradition alive, you know.
I'm just
I
hungry,
wish
bro.
somebody did that to me. Actually, I think maybe 1 or 2 people probably did, but I mean, it's just
Y'all are
something you
fucking
do,
losers.
you know.
Nah, but yeah, I saw you and you came in. I was like, damn, who's this big dick motherfucker? And then we started talking about Godzilla and just became like friends from there.
Yeah,
And then once I actually started working, we were like, just obviously we would talk more. And then at one point, like our
started
friend
working.
Vienne, she had started working over there. Like
she was
prior.
here before you.
Yeah, she was like at least a month or two prior. And I remember when I first started working there, she was asking about me. But you guys know me, like usually call me as RJ.
Right. I think I
But
remember
she-
something like that actually.
Yeah, she knows me as Ryan. Yeah.
Ryan, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anyone named Ryan.
To those who don't know, RJ stands for Ryan James, which is basically obviously my first and middle name. But I usually go
RJ though.
I usually go by RJ because
Yeah.
ever since I was a little kid, I've been called as such. Even from when I was, as far as I know, from
It
when
just
I was
stuck.
born, like it just became a name that I associate myself with. I didn't know what my first or middle name was until I was starting to get into kindergarten, because obviously I can't go to fucking kindergarten writing in my nickname. I was writing out RJ. My mom was like, no, you're Ryan. I was like, who the fuck's Ryan? So, but
That's you, my son.
that's you.
Fuck that guy.
But mama.
Mama.
But who is this?
I don't want to be Ryan.
Me having like a little existential crisis at 6 years old. Ever since then, like when it comes to school, everyone pretty much knew me as Ryan. So that's why Vienne knew me as such, like especially in college. And when she started working there, she was asking about me. Like,
I think you remember. I remember you telling me like, oh, my friend working there.
She definitely came up to me and asked me at some point in the back of the kitchen, like, "Hey, have you seen Ryan?" I'm like, "Ryan? Who's that?" And then you literally
So
come
that
around the
sounds
corner,
like- yeah.
and it was just like, "Oh, hey, Vienne," and you're like, "Oh, hey, Ryan, there you are." I'm like, "Oh, RJ."
nah, yeah. It was honestly hella funny because, like, literally right when you guys were talking about me, I come around, like, just popping up like a sitcom character.
Yeah,
I'm just
that-
like,
that
hey,
was
what's
kinda
up,
like definitely a scene out of a show or something. It was pretty funny.
Nah, but yeah, ever since then, like, all of us have kind of just been in each other. In lives.
Rest is history. RJ is definitely like one of the most friendliest motherfuckers I've met
RJ's a
recently.
fucking dad,
Until you get to know me.
Nah,
No.
honestly,
This guy's a big teddy bear.
RJ
Big teddy bear.
is a goat. Definitely genuine as fuck.
Genuine, kind. He's just such a down to earth boy.
Just right for the
Fuck all of you. I'm trying to.
Okay. After me saying that, you do not want to follow up with that quote. All right,
Nah,
scratch that.
No, I don't.
Down to earth.
He's right for the
Young.
team.
Nah, but when definitely when I first met you, I thought like, damn, this is a really chill guy. He's also a nerd. I fuck with that heavily. And when I first met John, I was like, damn, this motherfucker's cool as fuck. He was like, nah, dude, like,
Shut the
He's like, we're hyping him up. He's
No, you're
like,
like-
nah, take that shit back.
Take it back.
Take
nah,
that shit back.
literally, when I first met you, I was like, bro, this like he's my age, but he's like, oh my god, he's so cool. I want to be him. I want to be inside him.
John is definitely a really true, blunt person, but like honest and just like real.
That's true.
I
You
remember.
can't fake the shit that John does or says. You know what I'm saying?
If I hate you, I hate you. I'll tell you that to your face.
Pretty much.
We've bonded so much. Me and John have bonded so much over the years, but I remember one of the biggest things we bonded over was anime. But this wasn't
Introduced it
until
to
like
me,
we
for
were
sure.
in like
Besides, I watched Naruto, but RJ paved the way for like way more things I'd watch.
yeah,
the rest
we
of my life.
we did have a
Until now.
passive common interest on like Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon
But-
Ball 2. Dragon Ball 2.
It wasn't
A lot of the
until
OG animes.
Pretty
exactly.
much.
Yeah.
RJ is definitely like the biggest weeb in the group. Always trying to put us out there and share his like
RJ
new
the GOAT.
findings, which makes him the GOAT. Yeah, exactly.
I just love like.
I mean, if
anime
y'all
in
were to see
general.
his room right now,
The wisest person in all anime, whatever it is, it's RJ.
I definitely
Whatever
have.
show you're watching, he's the wise guy. He's the
you think you know it all? You don't.
you don't know nothing.
You don't know shit.
I definitely have the
Reason to
most
live.
cultured
Yeah,
taste out of
RJ
all
knows
this.
The reason for living. Okay, relax.
I'm just really into like the behind the scenes of it, like not just like the anime itself, but like the animation, how it's made. Because I did try to do some animation like growing up, mostly stick figures. But
It's
yeah,
all about the
anime-
blueprint.
I just love animation. I'm like a sucker. If an anime has good animation, I'll fucking like cream for it.
Unlike that recent season of Seven Deadly Sins, am I right?
Oh,
But damn, what a fucking
Yeah.
mess that was.
Speaking of
We gonna get
Remi-
this
no.
episode? Holy shit!
speaking of shit, like you were reminding me, I have the question I still have to ask
Oh,
you.
that's right.
Oh, you
That's
did have a
right.
question
Based off
for
the
me.
first day.
All right, a little Quizlet for me.
So, you know how you had that long hair?
Yes.
Did you like? Did you ever get your?
Oh, I have had this
You
question.
like getting your hair pulled?
If you're gonna
I
tell me,
started.
John
I've
always
had
keeps
this
telling
question
me,
since I started.
Do you like getting your hair
It was
pulled?
never answered.
do I like getting my hair pulled?
Yeah,
Well, now I don't have hair to pull.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you had the long hair.
My hair was never pulled, for the record. If any,
Hey Ash, can
I
you
don't want to know if it's the truth.
can you
I said, okay, how about this? How about this?
can you confirm or deny that?
that's what I'm saying. John
I just
started.
wanted to ask. I just
John
wanted.
once asked me that simple question, and that became like a running joke for the longest time.
It's gonna stay. I don't care if you cut your hair.
I mean, I did cut
That
my
doesn't
hair.
mean shit. I don't care.
I did cut my hair. I mean, no, I cut my
Your
hair.
hair's still pullable.
Yes, but no, I don't enjoy getting my
Do
hair
you
pulled.
like it getting?
No, no. Like
Because
I
you know
I
what?
told
He
you
does it when he likes
100
when I do.
times. No. Not one of my kinks. Sorry, guys.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Shit, I mean, I'll pull
He
my
likes
own
what
hair,
I
but
do.
like,
You'll pull your own hair. From
you gotta
stress.
find. Hey, if I'm gonna find out, I might as well be the one to do it to myself, right?
I mean, like, if you do it yourself, there's definitely, obviously, gonna be some fucking resistance. You'll be like, I'm not gonna pull it too hard
If you
because
do it for yourself, you're really down bad.
well, I mean,
I'm just saying, you gotta be really down bad, like to do it to yourself.
I mean, like,
no. I mean,
Yeah, you must really want it. Like, you know,
yeah, okay,
saying,
you
right?
better stop. You're just adding
I
more
don't
fuel
mean
to the
you
fire.
necessarily. I just
Oh,
mean
okay,
like if someone were to do whatever,
Well, in
or
that
keep
case,
this to
yeah,
themselves
maybe.
instead of wanting their partner to. Damn.
I mean, that's a kink itself. Having someone do it versus you doing it yourself. I mean, that's two different things, two different like sensations.
how would you know?
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
We'll
No,
just move on.
it's like why do
Elaborate.
people? It's like no, but like for real, it's just like quick add on to that, like masturbating versus someone giving you a hand job. There's 7 billion people.
I'll
on the
take
fucking
another
planet,
guy any day.
You know. It doesn't matter who is giving you a hand job. The point is, there are people out there in the world who'd rather masturbate, fulfill themselves, than go out and have someone give them a hand job.
Yeah, but I feel like masturbating is different from pulling your own hair.
The point is, you're fulfilling one's own sensations versus having someone do it for you, for your own pleasure. I think that's my argument.
I think this is the best tangent we've had so far.
Guess.
Oh yeah, the boy flying coming in.
No way.
He's gonna FaceTime you like,
He's
I'm home
FaceTiming
now.
me.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
All right.
The Flakers.
Is he calling me too?
Hold on.
Oh, that's Ken Y. That's Ken Y.
Oh, is that Ken Y?
No.
Oh, I thought it was Ken Y.
Oh, it's just okay. Don't answer. No. He needs to answer the FaceTime.
So we can get him on a FaceTime.
Yeah.
All right. This is John's little brother. One of the,
Is he gonna stop calling?
like like of the group we're basically the youngin we've been talking about this entire time.
He was the baby the whole time.
Nah, yeah, he was definitely like
If he calls you again, compare. See who
he was a baby.
Hit up
girl.
Alejandro next. No, that would actually be low key funny.
That'd be wild because I'm not even.
Oh no, yeah.
Does he know you're here?
No.
You're on the. We're recording. What's up?
Put it to the.
Bum, dude. He's a bum. A fucking bum, bro.
Okay.
He puts the mic up to the.
I
This
told you.
nigga is bitch made, fat, and ugly.
You're on air.
Good. Let me talk my stuff.
All right. What are you gonna say?
So this job at is not worth it. Don't ever work it. You'll be labeled a slave.
Jesus.
What happened?
This bum is not even that busy, and I'm still here. And I could be at RJ's drinking and talking.
I like how he says drinking first.
I know, for real. It's called drunk talks.
This guy got his priorities straightened already. He already knows what
We have
he
so
wants.
much like drink too.
Do
Well,
your thing, man. Just tell him you need to leave. Tell me you don't feel good.
Just pull the trigger out on the floor.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Vibing.
tell her we're recording.
We're recording.
Hey, Lolly.
Hey, Lolly.
Hello.
Yo, what up, bro?
Yeah, his brother's stuck at work. He's actually supposed to be one of the guests, one of our new drinking buddies.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be here,
Shitty POS, I would always shut down. What's up, brother?
but currently he's stuck at
Come
work.
through when you're done. That's it. Come through when you're done.
Alright.
All right, be safe. Get that money.
Get that money, brother.
It's still hella early.
What time is it?
7:55. Well, it's 8 o'clock.
7:55.
Yeah.
Damn.
How you doing? Don't get a picture of me. I don't like that.
That's cute. Y'all make me want to
You're
throw
a
up.
loser. You're a loser.
So right now they're just like posing for each other right now for you audio listeners.
All right, late.
So what were we talking about?
We were talking about fucking self pleasures and kinks.
Okay, so speaking of
But
growing
moving
up,
on.
Nah, she got
Oh yeah, actually we do need another shot.
speaking of Kenneth, growing up like in San Jose, how was that for you guys? I know me and John basically grew up together, but how was it for you, Alejandro?
For me? Well, you know, I was born and raised, same house, born and still there. Versus me, my living situation and my upbringing in life versus a lot of my friends that I made over the years.
Oh, we're getting next to it.
I feel like I got really lucky, you know, coming from a mid-class family with both my parents, you know, and two brothers to keep the social stability up. You know, like I was really fortunate looking back because I know a lot of friends that I made growing up and now today, like they didn't come from very pleasant homes. A lot of them were broken families, you know, whether they were missing their mom, their dad, very toxic household situations, or, you know, some of them being kicked out and left out on the streets. Like that happened a lot with my friends and I had to live it and see it. And fortunately enough, like I was able to have that, you know, but was able to provide for the homies. You know, my house has always been a safe haven for a lot of our friends, my older brother's friends too, growing up. You know, we've housed a lot of people there, and it's, you know, it's just when you know you have a good, it's always important to like provide and help out. Give, you know, just
Yeah, you're definitely like someone who gives a lot to
He's
people.
generous. No, Alejandro's like a very hospitable person.
Like
I've never felt unwelcome.
you
comes to
give your
hanging,
friendship,
just-
you give your home, you give
Yeah.
fucking fire dick, you know.
Why are you smiling?
I know he's blushing.
Now you don't like how it feels when we all compliment you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say.
Look at you cheesing. Look at you cheesing.
was like, nah, take that shit back.
No, I don't take it back. It's
I
true.
mean,
It's
nah.
true. That's true. It's true. Bro.
It's just like, you know, the recognition is nice and all, but I mean, also again, I don't do it for that. You know, it's just like I'm just here for the homies, for my friends, and I appreciate you all.
So- someone's gotta recognize.
At the end of the day, I've never felt alone. Like I said,
Yeah,
nothing but love from y'all.
And like I've
even
always
yours,
told-
you know,
yeah, yeah.
Manny, you know, what I mean, your brother,
I would definitely love to have like your brothers on here.
oh yeah. I mean, my brothers do have a whole lot to say. I'm sure. Manny
They
for
just come
sure
up on
does.
you and say "fuck Alejandro."
It's like, oh yeah.
Imagine like
One of
the
the
one
things
day
I
like
hear about
Manny
this
comes
guy
on,
is
like
so
Alejandro
natural.
isn't, and he just starts talking to mad as shit.
Manny's like, that's the quite opposite from what I had. to go through. You guys talk about the same person who whooped my ass every day, beat me.
I mean, like we all like
that
when it
never
comes to
happened.
being brothers, like all of us, like
It's all that sibling shit,
live
you know. He said that about me. Oh shit. Oh yeah, huh?
I definitely
That
want to
was
feel
hella
something
dead
about
that
Alejandro's,
day.
especially after these shots.
So many different people. in
Shots or
life.
no shots.
Can I get one? I didn't get one.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, I have something from Lake Tahoe that I wanted to share with you guys.
What'd you get? I mean, I was there. And
It's
Snow.
it's just like
a little box like refrigerator.
like, turns out it's just like a fucking snowball.
Just like takes
It's
out a
like
snowball.
No, it's like a ring. So he's like, put it on before it melts.
Imagine.
It melts on your hand. It's solid.
So this is a fudge caramel, but it's
Right.
made
Oh,
with
the Baileys.
it's made with Bailey's. Yeah,
Oh, it's liquor.
yeah. So you have to be actually. I'm not sure how much
from the chocolate. Just kidding.
this fucking guy. I'm not sure how much like alcohol content this
Probably a
actually
little bit.
has.
Is it like those chocolates from inside when you bite them and shit? Probably.
It definitely tastes
It's probably
like
the cream
Bailey's.
filling that's just mixed with Bailey's.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're not gonna get drunk off of it, but like you get the taste.
I wish.
Well, I mean, that's just the law. Any alcohol content that's above 1.1%.
Yeah, but some of the like, so we found like Truly's gummies over there, and all how the process was made. They basically took out all the alcohol, so anyone could get them. It was from the same shop too.
Oh, that's weird. Because I know there's some beers that are like 0% alcohol, or so they say, but you still can't serve those to minors because there's like still
It's like the non
a very tiny percentage of alcohol. At least that's what they told us when we were bartending.
There's some dude
The O'Douls, right?
that would come and ask for the O'Douls, and I carded him, because it still got some shit,
He got mad.
He wasn't mad, but he asked, he's like, why? I was like, you see this little percentage right here that says alcohol next to it? It has over 0.0001. I don't care, bro. Like,
I know exactly. That's our fucking job, bro. Like
for all I know, you got the mic. Like,
Right?
We got him.
All the swatches all come in from
Imagine.
all sides.
There's been times that's funny though. Like just the other day, I have definitely risked. Like, you ever have a feeling where you're like, I should ID this person?
yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely just ignored it. I hate to say it, but I have just been like, like.
Because they look old enough. They got the
No. Because this is how they do it. There's a cop who's actually old enough to, order it, and then there's a minor who looks old. Minor orders, the cop's present, and you know what they do, bro? They have you reenact it. They call the manager. They're like, "This is how he did," and they show you. They have you bring it and put it fucking on the table to whoever was.
Wait, that happened to you?
No, this is how they do it.
Oh.
John told me this.
Oh, okay.
John told me this. This is how they. That's how they do it.
John,
Yeah,
the manager?
Yeah. I was like, ain't no way, dude. He was telling me, yeah. They will they'll call you. They call the manager. They explain at the server, blah, blah. They take a picture and they have you even
Look at your mugshot right there at the restaurant.
yeah, 4K. I gave this shit to a minor or, whoever would, blah, blah, blah. That's how they do that shit. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So whenever I see, a couple, because that's usually when I'm getting those feelings. It's always with a couple. 3 people, if I see like an adult in the present, blah, 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 I'm kind of like, okay, this is a family. You can kind of tell if it's a family or, like I said, a cop in a fucking theater.
I spent all on myself.
I've definitely ignored the feeling. I should have ID, but hey, I mean, like I said, I'm still here, so.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, so.
I mean, if anything, it doesn't really happen on you. It just like falls onto the restaurant.
You will get fined. No, you get fined too.
Oh, shit.
You get fined too, yeah. Restaurant does and you. Because it is part of your job,
Yeah, well, good thing I won't be working in the serving industry much longer.
Yeah, he's
I
finally
put my
quitting
2 weeks in at
BJ's.
BJ's.
BJ's finally.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from the serving job, bro. It's just like what your brother said about BJ's. Same thing. Same shit, different toilet, y'all.
I mean, that's all serving jobs, bro. They don't care.
At least at BJ's I made a lot more money than I ever did. But like still I'm just tired. It's like so inconvenient the days I do work. And ever since I shortened my hours because of my morning job, I just feel like I've been getting the short end of the stick.
At least with your morning job.
I'm literally working like 6+ hours, no lunch, and I'm just like getting out hell late. When I should have been getting off earlier because like the section I'm in, and then like they give me all the parties because like the sections they give me are in the back.
You can do that shit twice, man. What I'm talking about with OG, you can do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because it was only recently that happened. But it's like I'm not gonna complain about it because I mean you're like literally doing this.
I mean, it's only for 2 years. There's a 2-year limit to how long you could do it.
Yeah, I'm really just not gonna.
The thing is,
do that.
I have never had a 10. Like it's just because I mean, jobs owe you 10s at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah.
And any restaurant jobs just don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
So what I plan on doing is like their fucking fault.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I mean, I feel like it's bullshit and all in all, but like, cause they say like in every job, like, oh,
well, the law is they're responsible for giving you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is. That's the law.
Tens and lunches. Tens and lunches.
You're not supposed to. It's an uninterrupted 10 or 30. Meaning, if I'm on 9 minutes, bitch. You don't get to come up to me asking me about my fucking tables, or if I'm gonna come even back soon, or you got a minute. Don't talk to me about shit. I know when I gotta come back.
Yeah,
like they can't do that shit. They can't even come up to you to talk to you about it.
And when that shit happens, I just learned this in my job from one of my union reps.
Unions let you know all those laws.
Yeah, but I mean, this is for most companies, I think, or most union jobs. I don't know if it's like for like regular jobs, but like if someone comes up and interrupts you on your break or your lunch for work related things. Like your shit resets. So like say John was on his lunch for 25 minutes and someone came up on the last 5 minutes to interrupt your lunch with it goes back to 0 and you got like another 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
I've
that
heard
shit.
of that, but I've never had to like. Yeah, I mean, like I said, with
Yeah.
the job, you don't really get
Yeah.
that shit. You know. Like
I mean, for my job, we get that, so that's why everyone's like, "Oh yeah, don't bother him. He's on the or she, he, they are on their
so
break."
they're on that type shit.
Yeah, but I feel like that should be everywhere. But most importantly, what I was trying to say is that like,
What's up with the baby shot? Actually, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Hey, you
First,
never
the
took your
baby
shot.
oh, if you didn't see it, Ash had filled my shit up to the rim, so I took half of it.
oh,
The rib.
Hey, shh. Why?
Yeah.
Why
Alright,
you?
You know
you-
what's funny?
You're
Why
caught
you
4K.
snitching, girl?
You're caught 4K. We got a
okay.
camera right there. There we go.
Roll the tape. You want us to roll the tape? If it was
I am not rolling the tape mid-podcast.
How you caught me? You caught me.
we continue. He needs a tape.
Hey,
that
were
right
you
now.
drinking yesterday?
Yeah, actually, at work.
Oh shit! But you
At
sweat
work.
that shit off.
Actually, no, I didn't work yesterday.
Okay, sorry.
Actually, no, the day before.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Day
Then.
before.
That's what I thought then. Cheers.
Cheers. Pouring in my mouth after.
Oh my god, that sounds warm.
You probably want it after mine. After.
Hey, who made my room all smoky? No, just kidding.
Hey, you wanna try it? It's really good.
Special effect.
Special effects.
It's mango cart too.
So, now that we've gone into introductions on how we met, well, actually, what was your
We've gone
guys?
through a whole lot of topics.
What was your guys' like first impressions of each other? Like, I've had my first impressions. What was your guys?
Well, I think I already shared my first impressions of the both of you. Like when I mentioned that, excuse me, you're just like really like down to earth, super honest and super friendly, like a teddy bear.
super
Yeah,
friendly.
you're a nice guy, RJ. You're one of the nicest dudes I know. Like,
Yeah.
too nice, even. Little too nice.
I've heard that a couple
But
times.
you know what? Like
Like-
being too nice is what separates you from the rest, if that makes sense.
Oh, you talking about that whole like nice guys finish last thing?
No, like there's
I love that
nice
song, by the way.
guys, but
If you guys
RJ
have ever
was,
heard
like, a
from-
genuine-
Like
Ryan
on a
Hickman.
positive note. On a positive
You can
note.
tell.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Like, I mean, there's times where he could be meaner for sure, right?
Oh no, I've
But
seen
no,
RJ
but,
break
like-
down and just like
But because he's such
Be
a
really
nice,
tough and just, like-
genuine guy, it comes out like that for sure. You know,
yeah.
like,
I mean, just like anyone, RJ has.
I mean, personally, I don't
Two
even
sides.
think I've ever argued or had a debate with RJ ever. My whole friendship with him ever.
Oh hell no! Yeah,
Not
same
once.
here. I've never seen
I
RJ
don't-
mad, or at least not
I've
towards
seen him
me.
mad.
Not
at
towards
me,
that.
though.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a
Not
difference.
me.
I've seen him mad.
And
not at me.
so you actually want
You never want RJ to be mad at you.
Do you actually want to tell the story of when I got
Yeah,
mad?
no, yeah.
In
there's-
fact, yeah, no. If you've ever, if
You see me mad? I want to see your guys' story.
I've seen you very upset and very mad at like other things, just not at me or like anybody
you
specifically.
tell me first, and I'm gonna tell you if you.
John has seen me
Not
fucking
crazy.
John has
I
seen me
mean,
fucking
I've seen you like
furious.
break down,
Furious, bro.
upset.
I've seen him pissed the fuck.
You've
off.
known him longer than me. You've
No,
seen more,
But
so
you
like,
know what? Like, tell me yours first, and I could kind of base it like from the situation I know he was.
I know
furious
for a
from.
fact yours is like sincere, genuine, like upset anger. I've only ever seen RJ like just
to
upset,
shorten
throw
the shit.
tantrums.
Basically,
Fuck
is
them
like,
kids.
There was a little kid that we had a neighbor.
Uh-huh.
It was a mom,
Is it the one upstairs?
which was friend.
No.
No. It was a mom who was the friends of RJ's mom, right? Both moms friends, right?
Okay. Was this
That
when you were
mom-
younger or like when was
Yeah.
this?
No, this was when we were young.
Okay, so like kids.
Yeah, definitely kids.
So another kid your age.
No, not our age.
No.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he was
younger.
11. Let's say we were like 11.
Okay.
Right? She had a daughter that was
Oh, a girl.
two kids.
Oh, okay.
Daughter,
Her
that
little
was
brother.
Oh, you were mad
two
at
or
the brother.
three.
Okay, I was
like
like,
3
wait.
years. 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Was she Kenneth's age, or was
I think she was
below?
Kenneth's age.
Okay, if she was Kenneth's age, she's 3 years younger than me and RJ.
Okay.
And then there was a son who was in elementary. Let's say if we were sixth graders, he was what, like
He was like,
second, third.
I'd say fourth at least, because he was like playing like Minecraft.
Well, I mean, if like but then his sister was like 3 years below us, so we got to go even younger. You know what I mean?
well,
Yeah.
we were during that time. I
Let's
was
say
like,
we were sixth grade, seventh grade, right?
during that time when I was like pissed off. I think I was like in high school.
So you were in high school.
We were in high school.
So is this the
So-
same incident that we're talking about? Or
Yeah. I'm just trying to go like
Okay.
I'm just trying to base off age, like how many
Well,
years.
11. I
So,
don't think
was he
you're
then?
high
I
school
think
yet.
he was just before or about to start middle school.
How many years younger? Do you know that? Like maybe.
Because like I
Five
remember
up, five
that
up type shit.
that
probably?
that girl was, I'd say, 8th grade, and then her little brother was
She
like
was like
Yeah.
Okay. Point being, this motherfucker had problems. The kid, the son,
Oh, the kid.
the son. He
He grew up in the Black Ops age, like the Call of Duty Black Ops age.
All
Black
of
Ops
He was
Black
a
Ops is
little-
toxic.
he
All of Call of Duty toxic.
man, he needed some fucking help. You know, I get it because he did come from like not the best household. I ain't gonna
Like a
lie.
lot.
His older brother was really cool. Like I've
Maybe
met
not
him
his
before.
father, though.
Nah,
Maybe not his daddy and shit.
Daddy was out grabbing. The
Daddy
milk.
was a
Daddy was
was a
Daddy was out.
rough. He was
Oh,
rough.
damn.
Yeah, it was worse.
At that point, you kind of
Not
wish he
trying
was
to
out
lie.
grabbing the milk, huh?
Yeah, it might have been
The-
better.
Oh, okay, so to give you guys a little like perspective, this was like the kind of kid that would go on his dad's phone and start looking at porn. So
This kid was twisted. This kid
Damn.
had some
He was-
shit that he needed to sort out.
Okay.
with therapy.
Yeah, this is your story, RJ. You tell us.
no.
You finish. I set it up. You can finish.
Yeah,
All right.
This is your
I
experience. I want to hear it
it
from.
like it was yesterday. But RJ is the best.
He probably doesn't even remember it because he just turned like
He saw
everything was
red.
red. Yeah, exactly.
So this was like after a couple incidents. So like at some point, this kid started living at my house,
Oh.
right? Because like the problems with the mom and the
Mhm.
dad. I wasn't aware of too much what was going on, but I knew it was like some shit was going on. And yeah, so basically the girl and her little brother had to live at my house. And so I'm gonna tell you guys the incidents like beforehand, and then the incident itself that got me like super pissed off. So like there was an incident where I remember specifically where I'd gone into the bathroom after the little guy, and I was like, damn, it smells like shit in here. But I just thought like, damn, he took a shit.
yeah, normal.
Normal like human being stuff. I was like, okay,
Yeah, that's fine. That happens.
could have used an air freshener. We got Febreze nearby, but I guess this little kid's still figuring out hygiene.
Yeah.
And I go back to the living room, and like me and this kid's like watching fucking like cartoons, like Adventure Time, and
Hey.
all I hear is from my older brother, Randall.
Kuya.
He's like, "RJ, get the fuck in here!" I'm like, "Damn, he's angry. I should definitely fuck it."
Like,
So I
what did
zoom.
do this time?
I know what the fuck did I do? And so I come in and he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I was like, "What?" Like it smells like shit, obviously. So probably still from the little kid, like taking shit.
Is
or
this in
something,
the
right?
bathroom or is this in his
Oh my
room?
This was in the bathroom.
Okay.
He's like, "Bro, look at this shit." He
Oh my
points to the
God.
trash can.
I know the story, so to me, this is just recap.
What? Did he take a shit in the trash can?
So,
Oh man, you have no.
so not
words
too
gonna
far
get?
from the truth.
Oh no.
Did he-
Not-
Yeah, partially, but that's not the kick in the ass though.
I look into the trash can, and there's like a fucking piece of shit wrapped in toilet paper in the trash can,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just like, "What the fuck is this?"
So there's
With
shit in
the
the trash
wall.
can.
There's shit in the trash
The
can.
walls.
There's shit on it.
Oh, so that was a different incident.
Wait, so this
somehow.
happened twice?
So yeah.
This kid
That is
missed-
weird.
This kid was not
is
shitting in the
weird.
trash.
For some reason, this man
toilet?
went fucking like backwards in the
What,
evolutionary chain and
PTSD
decided to
or
play
some
with his shit. So that was the first incident. I'm just like, you need to get. I just told the kid straight up, like, hey, you need to clean this shit up. What the? Who puts shit in the trash can? And it was not a wet toilet paper. So this man literally took toilet paper and grabbed it out of his ass or something.
Like,
Damn.
yeah, scooped up and shit.
Hey, but like you guys said, he came from a really fucked up home. I mean, I don't know.
To
I mean,
fucking
whoever
go
this
into
kid
monkey
is
mode, my
still out
boy.
there.
His dad telling him to do, bro.
But his dad wasn't right either.
King
so.
that Denzel Washington said
Yeah,
King
but,
Kong ain't
okay,
got shit on me
not
because
every
it was in
kid
the
who
fucking
watches-
trash can or
Nah,
something.
not every kid who gets their fucking who sees their parents, whoever gets beat, is just out here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's not. I'm not
just
saying that's
saying,
right
I never
what
heard
he did,
that
but
shit.
like,
being a common, like if it was common between all these kids,
I mean, he
it's
did.
alright, it's
He
for
did.
sure.
He
Alright.
did do this twice.
All I'm saying
You're right,
is
you're right.
there's
It gets
family
worse
trauma
What?
and there's going backwards in the evolutionary chain.
Just
That's
goes-
all I'm saying.
Just goes ape
So-
shit, throws it all over the walls.
This is
No. I'm just don't even try to guess. Just
so this is
Alright,
this is a less like a dramatic event,
this
but
is way more dramatic.
not not in the way that I was just like, what the fuck is this? You know?
You're more concerned.
I was just like, I was just confused. So with this incident, I fucking go to the bathroom like normal. It's my house, right? I'm taking a shit, right? And then I'm just like, damn, it smells a lot more like shit than I expected.
The second time is the second time
This is
around.
a different time.
This is a different time.
Different time.
How many times did this kid do this?
It's
That's
like
what I'm saying, bro.
And then in your bathroom too. Imagine
my
how many times you
bathroom.
did it outside, like not in this bathroom.
in the
but-
bathroom that that is my sanctuary. That is my that is my special
That house
place.
Bathroom. You don't like to go bathroom with like restaurants and shit. Like, could you just like you could go, but do you like to go? But do you like to go in just restaurants?
John, you don't even want to know.
It's not bad. I'm a normal person. God damn.
No, but like, do you treat yourself the same in a public restroom compared to your house?
Yeah.
Are you as comfortable?
Yeah.
You're as
Yeah,
comfortable.
You're fucking,
Yeah.
never mind, man.
Like I do it too,
Hey.
but I don't like feel as comfortable as I would in my own house.
I'm never eating your ass again. There's no way. You're lying.
Why do you say like you have before?
We gotta cut that out. We can't put that in this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm making it that serious.
I'm not cutting that out.
This whole minute to,
I was like, all right,
this whole
we're done.
minute or two never
Everyone go
happened.
home. Everyone
This
go
whole
home.
minute or two never happened now. Nah, I never heard that shit. I never heard that come out your mouth.
Dude,
bro.
fuck, man.
I'm gonna act like I never heard that right
A toilet's a fucking toilet, bro.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta
I'm
go.
sorry,
No
bro.
wonder this guy keeps
I'm
saying
just-
same shit, different toilet.
This is what I just learned. I love you, bro. I love you. I will die. I would take a bullet for you.
I know that.
You know that. I swear to
appreciate
God.
that. I appreciate
no
that.
joke.
No, I
That's
appreciate
a
that.
fucking toilet seat coming off. If you,
Please do.
You don't put.
Clearly, I
Okay,
don't.
I just came back in
Clearly,
this
I don't.
conversation.
bro. Oh man, I know I probably dropped the word a few times and shit, but that was.
I don't know.
No, I probably did.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Oh,
You
did
did
I
it.
not?
You
No,
did
You're
it.
thank
good.
God.
Yeah, you're on a streak, man.
I'm
Shit.
talking about. That's the word they want.
Oh my god.
God damn it, John.
Guessing or what?
No,
I gotta
just
keep
stop.
guessing, right?
All right, now we're cutting this whole
I gotta
thing.
keep
We're done.
guessing.
We're done.
No, I can say.
I'm okay.
Wait, Twitch? This isn't going on Twitch. Where they're gonna block us.
No, but still, I can't fucking. I'm gonna still censor it. I still
Okay,
have
they
to
can
censor.
that. But I'm just saying, I've seen podcasts where they're saying crazy shit. So
Actually,
they better target these other
till we
big
get
guys.
bigger. Wait till we get bigger.
Huh? Oh yeah, for the blue. It was
Yeah,
in
we
the
mentioned
test
that. We
episode.
mentioned that earlier.
We're like,
early on.
we're just gonna steamroll past that. But going back to his shitty
Yeah,
story,
just back to like.
come on. Just, like
Nah, I'm tripping.
I looked to the right. I was like, damn, this smells like shit in
your
here.
bathroom right here, right?
Yeah, my bathroom,
This
literally
same
the
fucking
The same bathroom.
same
Yeah,
bathroom that's
I'll
to
do
That
your
we've all shit in.
left. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't shit in the bathroom. I respect it. No, I'm just kidding.
What's wrong with you?
I can't shit on his toilet. No, I'm just
It's funny. You're like the only one that
Yeah, I'll
has.
shit in the
You know what? I don't think I have actually. I think
No.
I'm pissed, but I don't think I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. I went to my house.
Yeah.
Nah,
You're
yeah.
literally just
I've gone
saying
to
that
my
like
shit.
you don't treat all toilets the same. So
No, but like I've shit like in public bathrooms, but like I respect my boy a little bit more than just dumping a load up in his shit.
yeah, but I mean, it's like you gotta go, man. I mean, at least like
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna go to my house.
spray that shit when you're done.
my
if
house
you're,
like was 2 minutes away during these times, so I'm
oh yeah, I mean,
You know,
if,
yeah,
if it's
like
2
during
minutes
that
away,
time.
you might as well.
yeah during that time.
I just think it's so funny. It's like, hey yo, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom, and
It's
then
more of
like
a
you leave
respect
the whole
thing. I had
apartment.
the option to go
go
use my
upstairs.
restroom, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to stink up the boys' shit if I got my own bathroom like available. Where I could.
Nah, exactly.
Nah,
I
I'm
feel
all
that.
about that convenience.
If you
I'm
would have
like,
said,
this
"Josh,
man-
you know what,
drop
bro?
it.
Like, shit him off the toilet. I would have done it then.
Would you? Or if it was the other way
My
around, would you let RJ
my
shit in your
own
toilet? Though?
morals. Yeah, he can shit on my toilet anytime. No,
You just don't want to shit in his toilet.
it's just like my
'Cause
own
your
morals
morals, yeah.
will, you know.
His own principles.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But no, I don't keep those for everyone else. Though.
I still haven't broken
Like,
that.
my bathroom is clean. So
I-
you guys got a clean bathroom when it comes to my crib. You know what I mean? That shit is like a new toilet every time you guys want to shit, bro. I swear to God.
I
appreciate
I still
it.
no yeah. You cleaned the shit out of that toilet.
Raph threw up at my crib, bathroom toilet seat, everywhere. I cleaned that shit mid party when I was drunk as fuck.
Yeesh.
Drunk as fuck.
I remember that,
I
actually.
mean, if it's
You
like,
remember because we were talking to like I
you
was
kind of do have to.
Raph
That's
is
the
still in
only.
my bathroom. I was talking. He's still in my bathroom. Still in my bathroom. We pull up, throw up everywhere on the seat. I cleaned it. I'm like,
That shit was gross to look at.
I'm like, fucking.
Oh, you saw that? You
I
were there
saw
for that party?
shit.
I
No,
was- yeah, I think he told me because I was out there like.
no, you told me about it. I was just like, no fucking way. And then we
Someone told me there was throw up on the bathroom seat basically, and I already knew it was from home, basically.
I went in there to check with you.
And it was bad. I had to clean that up, and I was like, damn, bro. I'm drunk as shit. Like, I'm wiping up with the wipes, like the Clorox wipes, bro, and some paper towels, and I'm cleaning that shit like it was fresh. Whoever used that bathroom after, they were blessed.
Speaking of shitty situations, back to the story.
Oh my god!
So
this is
for like the third time. Let's just like run through this real quick.
So basically, like, I'm like, damn, it really smells like shit in here. And then I looked to my wall. It's like a fucking cave painting. Like, this man like went Jackson Pollock up in my fucking wall.
Actually, sorry.
That's okay.
And I was just like,
so yeah, stare at me.
I was like, no fucking
You know what he's saying, right?
way.
I hear him. He's
This-
right.
He did, right?
Yeah, he's
Do you
painting.
understand that?
This
He's
man
making a
painted
painting.
my white bathroom walls
With his shit.
with his shit.
Nice.
And I'm just like,
Bro, what's wrong with you?
I'm kidding.
nah, yeah, exactly. Like, fucking.
I still remember my reaction. Do you remember my reaction when you told me this shit, bro? I
You
thought you
were-
was fucking around.
I feel
were
like you should have started with
disgusted.
this story versus the
I
other
almost
one.
went up to him and beat the fuck out of him.
I mean, I would have. No, I
Let's
mean,
go beat him.
rightfully so, dude. Like, I would have just had this kid come in and just like rub his face on his own shit like a dog. Like, hey, you know what you fucking.
I told him
You're
to
the
clean.
napkin, bro. Like,
You're the napkin. Treat his face in the napkin.
I wasn't fucking with that. I told him to clean that up.
that was
did
so
he though?
wrong, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
he fucking cleaned that up.
Oh.
I made him.
as he
I watched
should,
him.
dude. You're like sitting there with the J and shit.
outside the bathroom.
But
just like-
outside though, you
yeah,
don't
not
want to
inside. Exactly.
But
That's
I'm
weird.
blowing the smoke inside though, so you smell
I'm all drinking a
smoke
beer.
Yeah, you gotta smell the smoke and that shit.
shit. Burnt shit. Oh, that's the worst.
Any shit. Mm.
Nah, it was wrong, dude. I think that disgusted the.
Do you remember what he painted? Was it like anything specific, or was
It
he
looked
just
like
going crazy?
Wolverine claws.
He
it was
just like with his fingertips, just like wiped his ass. Just
Sorry,
went,
David.
Alright.
Crazy with shit.
he just started like,
Oh my god.
he's like,
kid
I
was
have a vision. Then he just starts like,
Jewish.
it looked like he was trying to put fucking tally marks on that shit, like he was in prison.
It's the 10th time he's done it.
It's like this has been this is the 10th day I've been
Oh.
kicked out of my house and having to stay here at
It's the anniversary. It's
this.
to go crazy.
Yeah, gotta do something big for this Big 10.
This motherfucker wasn't even in my house that long, but he still managed to piss me off in that short amount of time. I remember
I don't know. If
at
I've had
one
a topo,
point
but-
this kid.
Is it the next episode that we're talking about seltzers?
Yes,
shit, we can talk about it now. We still got a whole lot to go.
No,
Because
it's-
we want to do like I haven't tried these.
we want to do an episode where we're rating different seltzers.
Oh, then yeah, I guess we could
So
dedicate.
I've never tried these, so I want to cop ones starting from till that episode,
for sure.
so I can compare them actually.
But yeah, there was this one incident where we were all playing outside, and this kid was like, he was just like fucking acting up the entire
Was this
time
the
because
same
he was,
kid we're talking about?
Yep.
Oh.
he wasn't like getting his way or something.
Wait, so is this the moment that you were really pissed off?
I was really pissed off.
So it wasn't the shit that piqued you. It was something.
No,
else.
it was getting there.
Twisted. It like added to the fire that would stoke furiously.
Because I would imagine
It did
that
not
that
help.
shit, that literal
This
shit
caused
would
the
like pique
forest
you.
fire.
It didn't help because
the other things that like sparks. Right.
See, this just goes back to say that how my boy is just so generous, and just like kind, and just how much shit he puts up before he really pops.
oh no, I wasn't nice to this kid at all. Fuck this kid.
Well, I mean, the fact that you let him shit all over your walls twice kind of says a lot.
I'm gonna be honest. He got the point.
Yeah, like
gotta
after
be
the
honest,
first time, I would be like,
First
"Oh
time
hell
he would've
no!"
done that, he would have been out the house. He would have been sleeping like a
I'm
dog.
surprised you didn't have him supervise the second shit,
Where did he sleep?
dude.
That's true. They
Like,
were all sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, it just
yeah.
goes to show that like it takes a whole lot for RJ to get really pissed off at someone. So
No,
like,
yeah. No,
if you piss him
RJ
off,
is very
you
patient.
really fucked up.
RJ's very.
You really fucked up if
So-
you have RJ pissed off at you.
What this kid did is he started like throwing the biggest fucking tantrum I've ever
Dude,
seen
this
on
was
a kid.
outside, right?
This
We were
was outside.
We were all there.
Did you
And
swing
this-
on him?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Just wanna make sure.
Did you swing on him?
I was close to, and this
Damn.
kid was
I
literally.
had to tell RJ to calm down, bro. Like
This-
I was like, look.
Oh, you
bro.
held him back?
Not. I didn't like need to hold him back. No, like
Because I was literally just.
maybe I almost did, but
Knowing you, you would have been like, "Oh yeah, go ahead."
I
do
kind
it."
of like was in front of him.
I'm surprised.
I was
you
in
even-
front of him though.
Okay.
Kind of like.
You're like, wait, let me get out of the way
I was
first.
like, breathe, my boy. Like I get it. Like
I was straight
but
up yelling at this
it's
kid.
hard. It's hard to like. No, I let him yell though. Like
uh,
if you hold back, like that shit is different than like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him pummel the kid, right? But I'm gonna let him yell. You know what I mean? Because like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
frustrated. You know what I mean? Like
Just let it out.
if I hold back that shit, let's say like he holds it all back, right? Next time he's gonna kill the kid.
Mhm.
Next time that kid is dead. If I'm not there, that kid is fucking dead next time. God forbid I wasn't there, because RJ would have fucking probably murdered that kid the next time he did some crazy shit.
Okay.
Or
So-
like hopefully his brother would have been there to hold him back too.
I actually remembered what he was throwing a tantrum about.
I don't remember though. I can't. I got to be
This
honest.
fucking
About
kid was getting mad because I didn't want him to take out a cup.
what? A soda? Or
No, a cup of noodles.
Noodle. I knew it was a cup of noodles or soda.
Because he was using the
Because
full.
he asked, he's like, "Can I get a cup of noodles? Can I get a cup of noodles?"
Yeah, I was telling him to like you're gonna have to eat it at the house. You can't go outside because I know you're just gonna leave the utensils outside. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, bro, I know you. You've done it before.
This is him. No.
So he literally leaves
no.
like your.
He had that little kid though. Like no, like
Yeah. We've all been
And-
there.
This kid, I was just like,
I never did that shit. My mom would have beat the fucking.
like, bro, I'll even make the cup of noodles for you. Just don't fucking eat it
He was
outside.
So he would leave like your forks and your spoons and knives outside the house.
Outside, and
The
I would have to
apartment?
like bring it in. I was like,
You'd
I
have
got
to like go find him. He's like, hey, I like want to play a game with you.
and I'm just
Say
like, dude,
it's go find your utensils. Hide and seek.
hide and
type of
seek with
shit.
my fucking utensil. It's like hide the fork. Yeah,
hide the-
instead of fucking hide the bacon. This kid was like throwing a tantrum because I didn't want him eating a cup of noodles outside the fucking house anymore. And this fool threw an apple at another kid's head.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, you can't be doing that shit. Go inside. And I told him like, just go inside. You're on timeout. I was telling him a fucking 50, like a fucking like this a kid his age go on timeout, and this man like starts throwing a fat ass tantrum saying,
But why?
no. He says he hit me, saying I hit him.
He
basically
threatened to tell his
accusing-
mom, right?
No, he was telling everyone around the apartments, even like whatever parent came out. Your dad came out. He's like, "Is he okay?" And it's like,
Nah, I don't remember that.
nah, dude, that was fuck.
My
That's-
dad wouldn't believe that. Though.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
but like,
I was about to say, my dad wouldn't believe that shit.
a bunch of
just saying
parents
for
came out of their
example,
patios thinking I hit this kid, and that's what blew me over the edge. I was like, I didn't fucking hit you, bum. Oh no, dude.
But
It was
I'm
just
about
like-
to.
Nah, yeah, dude. It
You
was
know
just
what?
so
We're
bad.
by the gate, right? Were we by the gate towards the parking lot?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't remember that.
That gate right here. By the
that
park?
shit pissed me off so much. I've gotten like in
You know
serious
what?
fucking
I
trouble
think
because
I
of
did
that.
mildly hold him back.
Yeah.
That point, okay, I was thinking of a different time. I think when he was yelling at him for some reason.
I mean, if the age gap is really big, then yeah, you don't want to be hitting a kid.
The thing is, though, RJ wasn't like an adult. He was like
No, I know, but still,
15.
like he's 16, but
It
you're
still
hitting
doesn't
like an
look bad.
11-year-old. That's still kind of tough.
they were living with it.
Even more
it's not,
so.
It's not like personally, like our hood wasn't maybe the worst,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the greatest.
Like at that
No
time,
one gave a fuck. At the end of the day, no one gave a fuck about that kid saying like help and shit. Honestly,
He was like the boy who cried wolf.
honestly, no one gave a fuck. No one called the cops.
yeah.
People did hear. No one
Yeah.
gave a fuck though.
I wonder where he's at now.
He's thin, dude. That kid.
Oh yeah, that kid used to be
This nigga was
fucking.
fat.
That kid was
This nigga
fat.
Got thin. RJ told me, and I was like, I
Wait,
couldn't believe it.
you still-
I think he showed me
wait.
a picture.
You still like you follow this guy or something?
No.
Like there was a time he showed me a picture. This was years ago. Like,
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, we grew up with him. We're
Yeah.
talking 2010.
Yeah.
You know, maybe.
So when was like the last year y'all like grew out
2018
from
maybe or
each
some
other?
shit?
So last time I saw this kid, my mom was dating this one white guy, and I went to a
We beat
party.
the fuck out of him.
The white guy?
Beat the fuck out of the white guy.
Basically,
What did he do?
no, we're
No,
kidding. We're kidding.
I
We're
just
kidding.
kidding.
Or are we?
I just kidding. That dude's like on me, like, so you're the guy.
Damn, I'm surprised.
we had like masks
I'm
on.
just I'm just sad I wasn't
We
there.
would've-
Like I would have done anything for your mom.
Nah,
Your mom's
never.
so nice.
We don't jump.
So like he was a party it was having at his house, and I think the kid's mom was there. So obviously he was there. I was like, damn, he grew hella tall and hella skinny. So I'm happy for him on that regard. But
He's
don't-
a piece of shit.
like, dude, you did some shit when you were younger, bro.
Like,
He played with some shit.
At the end of the day, you got those memories, bro. Because I know
Like,
I never
forgive, never forget, right?
Huh?
Forgive, never forget.
I'll never forget that shit. I will dog on as long as I live. I will dog on.
You know what's crazy to me? I never would forgive that shit. No one rubbing shit on my house and getting away with that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Relax.
Yeah, John.
There's
I know
no
John at that. If that
No,
was John's
unless-
house, he would have swung.
Unless your father would rub shit on your face and you just got some like shit fetish,
No, literally.
there's no fucking way I'm letting that slide. People
That
get
shit
beat
was
by their
so fucking
mom or
weird.
dad all the time. You see them rubbing shit over the fucking like walls, bro?
That's
No
like
way.
another kind of, like,
That's like
yeah.
they gotta be like really
Yeah.
twisted. Unless the dad was like fucking this kid in the ass with like his shit, bro.
Oh
I'm sorry. I don't want to like. There's twisted shit. Like
no,
that.
yeah, I know that. But
Like,
it's
it's
just like,
fucked
yeah,
up.
this is such a turn this
I don't know if
conversation
it's real,
like
but,
took.
I could understand if it was that extreme where they're like rubbing shit on the wall.
Yeah.
But it's got to be extreme, you know. You're not just getting
No.
hit by your mom and dad or dad,
Right.
and you're like fucking
Well, for the fans out here,
all over the wall
Netflix.
and shit, bro.
Netflix ain't the only place you'll find this kind of
Get Netflix on this kid. It's gotta be a deal.
this entertainment.
Get that full a deal, bro.
No, I'm sure
Give
there's
yourself a check.
there's
because you're part of this.
docs on
Real.
Netflix that
You-
like
You want
covers
to
this
clean it,
topic.
Tell them the actor is you want a check from it.
We're calling it
just
shitty
put that kid
situation.
on like some
They just
Netflix
scratch
series.
RJ out of it. He's like the kid's cleaning it, but they just like there was no one there.
I'd be pissed.
For real, I would be too. I mean, like, you better put me in that shit.
Like
It's
if
a real story.
if I was in that situation, you better fucking know I'm be getting my money out of that shit.
I want money for my walls.
Nah,
I want the paint. I want fresh paint. I want whole. No, fuck that. I don't even want fresh. I want whole new walls. I want whole new walls, bro. I don't want
Actually-
paint over my shit.
I think I did after my apartment got flooded.
Oh, that was just only recently too.
That's tough though.
But yeah, that was. Hey,
Is
new
it
walls up.
open there, or is it only me?
Nah, I've opened my top.
How do
Topo
you
Chico.
like it?
That's all right. What flavor did you get?
I got strawberry guava. It's not super strong. It's more. It tastes like a soda water.
I got tangy lemon lime.
Okay. How does it like, taste though?
It just tastes like
What flavors they have?
Honestly, it doesn't even taste sparkling.
Yeah,
it tastes like very
tangy lemon
flat. It
lime,
does taste
strawberry
flat. It's like
guava,
This tastes
water
flat.
with a flavor.
exotic pineapple. I'll probably go with the strawberry. You want one? Which one?
this tastes kind of like fucking lemon. Those lemon
Wait, which one
candies.
did you go with?
I got the tangy lemon lime.
Tangy lemon. Which one did you go with?
I got strawberry guava. That's a new one. This one, like I said, this one tastes like flat. Like, it's not sparkling. I don't know if it's supposed to be. Oh, it is.
It says spiked sparkling.
Yes, I hear it. Spiked sparkling. Spiked sparkling.
Spiked sparkling.
Spiked sparkling.
Spiked
sparkling.
Spiked sparkling.
all right.
It's
I
like
mean,
one of
like,
those
I've tasted
twisters
better.
almost.
It doesn't like it sparkles for a sec, but honestly, like it gets flat quick. I don't know if it's.
I feel like I just got bad flavor. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
It doesn't taste bad.
let me try.
It doesn't taste bad, but like
I feel like the strawberry one would be the best. I see.
it doesn't taste bad.
It has like compared to mine, it just doesn't feel as like. You want to try?
The flavor is supposed to be faint. It's not supposed to be like hella like.
It's
out
super
there.
faint,
It's like
but
fucking
Like most.
sparkling water, bro.
Like,
Like-
this only has 4% sugar.
That tastes like a
4
sparkling water, bro.
Those
I
are
drink
4 grams.
sparkling water because I'm trying not to drink so much soda.
Like most other.
That tastes like a sparkling water. That doesn't even taste like
this one has
got, like,
carbonation.
hella
I feel like
sugar.
compared to yours.
Like I think Truly's has like 17
4.7, right? What is in the Trulies in black ones? That might be what's because this tastes like
Yeah,
it's
it's
flat or not even really sweet. Like these don't even taste. What's it called? Like I don't feel buzzing from these. If that makes sense.
Oh, maybe not like the first one.
No, like I could taste the alcohol in the Truly
Yeah.
ones. I don't taste the alcohol.
Oh, well, that's the thing. That's what makes it like.
Are these less though? Is the percentage less?
It's just the sugar, I feel, because these are 4% and Truly's have like 17.
Oh, they
I
got the
think.
lemonade. Tuesday, I got off early because I was feeling shitty.
Mhm.
I told him like I need to leave early, bro. Like
Yeah.
I almost called off, but I'm here and I got off early type shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I was there for that.
Yeah, he let me off early. Like he's a piece of shit sometimes, but
Yeah. Dude, man, I have not seen him in a minute.
Nah.
Or heard of him in a minute. Same old, same old, or what?
Still, you know,
Same old, same old?
he's selective with who he's cool with,
Yeah.
and I'm cool with him, so I have no problem.
He still be bugging Jeremy.
I'm cool with
and shit.
him.
Like there's the people he talks to. Hell yeah, even
Yeah.
me sometimes, bro. And it's annoying though, because like I'll have a fucking drink tray in my hand, 4 or 5 drinks in my tray, and he's like talking, and I'm like by the walk, like about to walk out
Yeah,
the
he better
door,
walk out, and he's like holding
and
you
he's
back.
like by the computer talking to me while I'm still like, "Ugh," like shut up, bro, like Or like I'll try to finish it. He's like, oh, but like, no, bro, let me go drop these off. You want to talk more? Let me come back for a sec.
And it's weird because he's usually the one who's saying like, "Oh,
Quit talking.
quit talking,"
Get off
or
the
like,
phone.
"Don't stop moving" when you have food in your hand and shit. I'm like,
Oh, but that wasn't food. That was drinks.
still.
Different.
Even when it was drinks, he'd be like, "Oh, don't stop moving." I'm like, "You're talking to me, bro."
He was cool. I always liked him.
Speaking-
I know a lot. Yeah.
Like I've had beef with him. Like, because there's times like the way he runs shit is not right.
It's it's all like wishy washy.
Not just wishy washy, but more in the sense of like he takes shit as like I'm the boss. You gotta listen to me.
Oh yeah.
There's no like
I don't know if you guys ever. I mean, he was there for a little while. What's
like I beefed with him because of that shit. I was like, there's no like
you know who I'm talking
I
about?
could give him the most logical reason to like shit.
No. But the what's his name? Fuck, I forgot.
Gary.
No. There's a server that was working with you guys for a minute. Then he left to LA. Tall guy. Lorenzo.
Oh, he did from BJ's. Yeah, I was talking to him about
That
you.
guy
He's
was a
like-
homie, dude.
I love that guy.
Cool.
He was cool.
But Lorenzo told me a time where like him and
Oh,
yeah,
you were he was telling me about it.
him and were hella beefing. Like some shit happened. It was hella small, but it hella escalated. And Lorenzo's like, "Are you done now? Like, can I go? Or you can send me home. Like, it makes no difference to me. Like, I don't care." Because fuck, let me see if I get the story straight.
Was it scheduling?
So no. Lorenzo was literally coming into ship to start it, and there's like these people who were like coming in at the same time to come into the restaurant and eat, but he just happened to be like faster than the people walking in, so he kind of like sped up, opened the door, and like walked in. But then stops them. He's like, hey, like let them come in first. And so Lorenzo kind of stops and lets them come in first, and then goes and talks to him about like, so what's going on? Like, why didn't you let them come in first, right?
No, I get it. Yeah.
And Lorenzo's like, well, what do you mean? Like, I was clearly here before them. Like, I was gonna come in first. And the whole point was like, was pretty much implying that like, oh, it's your job to be hospitable, let people come in first, like hold the door for them, always be kind. But then Lorenzo was making an argument that like, oh, well, I'm not on the clock yet, so I'm not gonna about to do my job while off the clock, you know. And I was clearly here at the door before them, you know, and it was just them going back and forth, and it got pretty heated. And so eventually they took it to the office to continue talking about it. And it was like, again, it's just them going back and forth and just like getting annoyed about Lorenzo holding his stance, because Lorenzo was just like, oh, well, like, I don't see like a
That's the thing
difference.
with the-
I don't care. Like, I'm not about to do my job off the clock.
He doesn't like to be wrong.
Yeah.
He has to be that.
Yeah.
If he's not right, he's not fucking with you.
Yeah.
That's why I used to beef with him a lot. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying, bro. I'm gonna stand by what the fuck I say.
Yeah. And then too.
And he does not like I said, like his reason for anything is I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
Yeah.
I'm the boss. You listen to me type shit. Like, bro, shut the fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're my boss. If we take this shit to like a court thing, let's say, blah, 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 like whatever it could be. Like, let's say that was the shit with him and Lorenzo, right?
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna say, like, you're fucking stupid. This is just another guy not leaving the door open for someone who was behind him.
Yeah.
Not your employee not opening it. It was just another guy. Because he wasn't on the clock.
Yeah. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Not that kind of breath, but okay.
Nah, but like, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Lorenzo was in the right. Like,
yeah,
like,
Lorenzo-
personally, I hate when I'm behind motherfuckers that are like slow. So I do go around sometimes. So I get that shit. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, Lorenzo is pretty much explaining to him that, like, he doesn't see anything. He doesn't believe he did anything wrong. So it wasn't really a matter of like who's right, who's wrong. It's just like, how do you perceive this? It was
That's
like, I still
Pablo.
think that was wrong.
You know why he quit, right? He got oversat.
Yeah, same thing
with his
happened.
table. So
Same thing
if he
happened to
can't
Pablo.
hang, like he's telling you, like, I can't take this table. I'm busy. Like, I got shit to do. And if you want, like, I mean, if you say it like this, let's say you got 3 tables and they seat you a 4th. Because back in the day, you only had up to 3.
3, now 4 is the max.
Now 4's max. But he had 3. I'm not going to take a 4th if I can't take it.
Yeah.
Like, service is going to go downhill with every table.
Mhm.
It's not just that one. Like, no, because you got 4 different tables you got to balance now.
Mhm.
And you're not trained for that shit. Like, that's not the standard, you know?
Yeah.
You can't get busted for that shit. In reality, Pablo could have really, like, pressed for that shit during that time. Like, during that time. Because,
Mhm.
like I said, 4 tables wasn't the standard.
Yeah.
and it was fucking wrong. You know, like if he would have said yeah, you know, and he fucked up, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Paulo genuinely told him, no, I can't take this table. Like I'm busy. I got shit to
Yeah, and
do."
then Joe just has to push it.
So like blah blah blah. You're not a good server. You can do it. You know, you got to. Like no, you don't got to. I mean, that's what I'm saying with Dylan. Like he's a cool guy, you know, but you know what? You got to break him down to get on his or for him to just kind of be like over with you. Yeah, I used to beef with him all the time. Like
I've never beefed with once ever working there.
I used to beef with not like because of anything. Like I said, like for it's just issues that
like not even about
I'm
you,
with
but just like in
logic,
general
like,
issues.
Shut the fuck up, bro. But like I said, he's the kind of guy.
Yeah.
There's been rare times where I've actually
what I knows. He's like a father, bro. He's like that guy who just like
He do be having 5 kids though, so
I get it, but wrap up.
I don't understand why he keeps going.
You know what I mean? Like you got there's so many protectors, condoms, there's plan B. There's
Or just don't have sex.
what like, you know, pulling out may not be 100% accurate. That's better than nothing though. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I mean, you're not pumping.
There's always like talking to God in the bathroom on the
This
toilet.
man's just
Be like,
clearly
"Hey,
not
man,
trying.
It's me again."
He's lazy. And you know what's funny? You know when he flexes all the time too? You know too. I don't wash dishes. I don't do laundry. I don't cook. Just today he was telling me I don't cook. I don't know. He's like, I don't preset. He's like, oh, tell him preset ovens because a guest was calling and they're like, oh, we don't know how to bake because they asked for unbaked ones from to go, right? You know what he told him? He told him you just gotta turn on your preset oven, blah, blah, blah. He tells him like the normal shit. And then when he puts him on, or when the person put him on hold, he's like, make sure you tell them to preset their oven, blah, blah, blah. Because not a lot of people know how to preset their oven. And then he's like, oh, by the way, I don't do that shit. Like, no one asked him, but he's like, by the way, I don't have to preset my oven because I don't cook.
Okay.
No one, like, you're here to flex that you don't do shit at your house? Congratulations, boss. You're misogynistic. Like,
Misogynistic.
because he's also said, like, I don't do my laundry. My wife does.
Yeah.
Or he's like, my
He's
wife
just
takes
hella
care
old
of the
fashioned.
kids.
He's old
I
fashioned.
get it, but, like, you don't flex that, though, at the same time.
I mean, old fashioned, bro. That's just what they do.
No, but that's
Old generation.
You can't do that nowadays, though.
Nah, you can't because
Yeah.
everyone's sensitive and shit.
Speaking of women, there was a topic John wanted to mention about the WNBA player being traded in for the Merchant of Death. You hear about that shit?
Merchant of Death, bro. Man, that's the biggest motherfucking trade to ever happen in history.
We should ask for at least a few more.
And
that fool was at least worth a few more than just a WNBA
yeah, for sure.
player.
Nah, what there is,
Like,
what we
have
have
over there.
Nah, there it's So we've had this espionage, U.S. our own, who went over to Russia to be a spy, and he got caught up.
We got
and
a
they
spy, yes, but we
still-
also just got like a teacher though. He got arrested for marijuana too, though.
A teacher?
A
Yeah.
teacher.
Okay.
He got arrested for marijuana, and they tried him for the same. Like he's basically on the same, pretty much similar trial.
Okay,
It was a doctor recommended note, so it's not like he just.
He has a
Had
medical
like a legal
reason. He
shit.
has a medical
He
reason.
had a medical reason.
Yeah.
Supposedly she did too, I think. Okay, but why isn't the teacher out?
Okay, well,
You
we
know
have a
what I mean?
lineup.
It's a
We got a
double
lineup.
idea.
We got a teacher, we got a women's basketball player, and then we have an espionage with all the secrets that Russian has.
My problem is just like
And then we
for
went
the WNBA star.
exactly. We went for the WNBA star.
I
Like,
hate to say it.
Why didn't we trade the Merchant of Death for our espionage? Bring him
Like
back
some
home.
spies,
He did his
some
fucking
info.
time. He got all the information. Like, why did we settle for a woman basketball player?
All I'm
Not to-
saying,
not-
this is
not
the
to be-
weirdest
like,
draft
not to
I've
be-
ever heard in my life.
So we pause
Missing-
for her.
All right, we pausing real quick.
Shit.
But she probably has worked with her sister. When she works with her sister, actually, she doesn't make her.
Well, because they both gotta go home.
Yeah. And I don't want to make her like drive home, drive back to my crib.
Old enough to serve.
Yeah, she actually
Yeah, she
started
starts
off to
serving,
go, but now she serves here and there.
What's her name?
Her Monday, Esperanza.
Esperanza.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
No, I don't.
It's hope.
That's
it?
Okay.
Yeah, Esperanza is hope in Spanish.
I hope
Not
she
that it
finds
means
a better
anything.
job.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Actually, you know what's funny?
Sorry. I was just not expecting.
I hope I get another shot.
Hey, I'll take all that. Preach on that one, brother. That shit caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
Thank you, RJ. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want nobody numbers on me.
Nah, you're chilling.
I'm all nervous and shit.
I saw you're looking fucking adorable right now.
That shit, like, I'm sorry, y'all.
That was comedy.
Last-
gold.
Comedy gold.
All right.
But you knew that, right?
That was a tap.
You knew Esperanza meant hope? Yeah.
Wait, who's last is that?
I think that is
Oh, that
Alejandro's.
shit. All right, hold
'Cause,
on. No. I gotta finish that.
Oh, this fucking
We
guy.
got 4 glasses. I thought we only had 3.
No, we did. I just
We have
got it
4
for
now. We
Ash
have
right
4
now.
Okay, I was like, damn, have I been passing her like Alejandro's the whole time?
That's a good clip.
This
That
This
was
is such a
good clip.
chaotic fucking like podcast right now.
This podcast is going nowhere, but I feel like that's what would differentiate us from like the rest. That because like it's just so different. It's raw.
Oh,
It's
God.
organic. It's everywhere,
This is going from
and that's just like
from
what our
Riverside
lives
to
are
Mocha.
like. You know. I feel like overall.
What was it?
Wait, did we finish the other bottle?
Did we? Oh, you
Okay,
didn't
so
fuck
for the
with it.
fans who don't know, we've been sipping and drinking
Oh wait, no way. We
throughout the
did.
podcast, and we started out with a bottle of Corregelio.
Fuck.
A ver, pásame la botella. Pásame la botella, güey.
I'm Asian.
I tried it once. It was
So yeah, the first bottle we were sipping on is
so
Damn.
the blue bottle Corralejo Reposado.
And the first thing this guy does
That's all
right
blue
here
bottle with
is
the
use all this
blasted ass
pops
brand
all out
all
and gives it
across.
fork
It's all
for-
blue and gold.
Yeah.
And
and
now,
then, yeah,
since
well,
we
I'll
finished
just-
that, we're sipping on Astral,
Yeah, he's cool.
shorter fat bottom shelf.
Wait, aren't
Really,
you
but it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
It's solid.
I've been before.
Tequila, I've had it before. We've all had it before.
Damn,
In
I can't
between,
believe
we've got
we finished
Modelo Negras, Modelo Especial, and some Topo Chicos to try out. And then some micheladas. I brought a tall can for each one of the boys just because I wasn't feeling a little sick this morning from yesterday's pregame.
I feel like I'm fucking like listening to an infomercial right now. You're like listening off our like our
I'm
alcoholic
just-
content like groceries.
Just letting the fans know, future fans, that this is what we're sipping on the first day.
Uh-oh.
And then there goes our
The
first
top
spill.
button.
And it wasn't me. Let's go,
Is it
baby.
orange? Oh, it's red.
Yes.
Fuck. That's
Yes. Okay, flashback. Little background information. I've always been known to spill at every household, so don't invite me to your house.
fuck.
Not on purpose, obviously. It's always on accident. But for once, every once in a while, it won't be me to be the one to spill.
You're good.
So yeah, it wasn't me this time. Oh shit, that is hella red. That's gonna stain the carpet.
Hey, mother.
I'm so sorry. Like it wasn't me this time, but it's still my fault somehow. Like it always will be. That's just the tradition. That's just how.
crazy. You got water?
That's
on
just the
that?
way it goes. So if you ever need a scapegoat, that's me.
I mean, we record. No way.
Kuya,
We just got a new fucking drinking buddy coming in. What's your
Yeah.
what's your name, bro?
mid epi. We got a newcomer coming up to the game.
My name is Kenneth.
All right. And who are you again?
I'm back it up. Bring up the floor back.
This man's about to swallow
Just
the
let him do
fucking
it.
Don't touch my mic. Hey, don't touch my mic.
What's your
So we were talking about like the WNBA and shit. The fucking how we traded that WNBA player for the Merchant of Death. How do you feel about that?
Does he even know who that is? Like that.
She should have stayed in Russia.
Okay.
Top, who's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Brittany Renner.
I get it.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know her name. I didn't know her fucking name.
I only knew her first name. I didn't know her last name, bro. But you gotta check people. You better check all of us then. Not his
I
brother.
checked you in. I checked you in with him. I was like,
Someone need to get this man a drink of water.
Yeah, you actually need a shot, bro. You need to catch up.
Hey, did you even work today though? I worked 2 jobs
Damn. Hey,
back to back.
how's that second job?
Who worked today?
Ended at 4 and started at 4:30.
You know, I knew this was gonna happen.
Bro, you're a fucking
Anyways, continue.
So yeah, Brittany, what are your thoughts on that? Who should we have really traded in for the NBA draft?
John.
I know they're both instantly like, oh yeah, each other. Like,
We should have kept John in Russia. Get your foot away from my drink, please.
Oh God! Please don't spill any more.
Oh,
drinks.
I don't want foot juice in my drink.
Squeeze my sock juice out like fucking Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner.
Turner.
Timmy Turney.
We're also talking about like growing up together. Like
Yeah, John was saying a lot of nice things about you too earlier. It was pretty funny.
We were gay.
How do you remember meeting RJ?
He was saying a lot of sweet things.
You remember the first day you met RJ? To me, he was just always there.
He just popped up one day. He's like, "All right, I'm part of your lives now."
You know what? I'll accept that. But what about when you met Alejandro?
Shit, when I met Kenneth, I don't think I,
I think it was at
remember
work.
that.
I think we were at work.
Yeah, because like I was working with John first, and then you popped up. You were hosting at the time, and then yeah, we just like kind of bumped, and then it was like, "Oh, you're this so and so's brother? Cool, we cool." And the rest is history. Here we are.
Exactly.
Do you have any
It's
stories
simple.
about?
I'm a simple guy. I don't like, don't take too much to like get along with me. And I believe same way with Kennedy. He's simple,
Oh, you
simple
call
dude.
You call him simple?
Just be cool.
Like calling me simple-minded.
I'm just.
You talking shit.
I ain't your brother.
only
Don't be
been
coming
here
at
like
me
5
like
minutes.
that. Shit. I'm just saying, like you know what you got. You know what it takes. Like it's simple. Just don't be
Still calling him
saying dumb shit to me, and we cool. Yeah.
Still call him simple-minded?
You did not just.
I did not say that. Everyone else is
The
putting
last
that in
time
my
I
mouth.
remember seeing Alejandro was when I blacked out.
Yeah. Apparently, that was my responsibility that night.
Point is,
Hey,
Point is,
he's a
don't
grown
matter.
man though. Like he can take care of himself.
point is, don't matter. I
If-
woke up the next day and I went to work.
He made it home. I even texted you. Hey, I even texted Kenny.
Point is, I own myself.
I texted him to make sure he got home safe though. I texted him to make sure he got home safe. Because if anything were to go down, just let me know, bro. Like I'm there for you, just like I'm there for your brother.
I like getting drunk and not telling everyone.
Facts. He be doing the Irish walkout, I think is what it's called.
Is that? Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Where you just like
No, the
we
Irish goodbye.
used-
Irish goodbye.
the Irish goodbye, where you just like dip out and don't say shit.
Don't talk unless you have a mic.
Y'all need to share that mic real quick.
We're gonna need more mics then, I guess.
Anyways,
Do you remember any stories of us growing up? Like, we were talking about Epic Tag when I fucking jumped down.
I remember
second
JR
story.
made a penis emblem on Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, that kid. We also had some stories, more specifically talking about shit on my walls. Do you remember like?
This is real life,
No, I don't remember that.
or is it a fantasy? Caught in a landslide. Whatever
Keep going.
Whatever the
Go
lyrics
ahead.
go.
No, this is your time to shine. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Okay.
Or is this just fantasy?
Says he doesn't remember.
That's it. That's about as far as I go.
Nah, do you remember anything though? Fucking growing up. When we tackled you with my football equipment.
Damn. And he didn't have no equipment on, and you just
No,
went at him like that?
We gave him our equipment, but we tackled him with. So, do you remember like when I came back from like football practice, and then we were like, like put on my equipment, we'll tackle each other. See how good?
Just give each other concussions and shit.
You don't remember? Damn, that means we fucking hit you harder than we thought. All I remember is that I came in like with all my football equipment with the fucking like duffel bag. I was like, "Hey, y'all want to try it out?" And then Kenneth was like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it."
Y'all trying to get knocked the fuck out?
I tackled him, and then John tackled him.
Oh, I tackled him.
Yeah, we both tackled him,
I
bro.
don't even remember this. I straight the fuck up. I know.
He flew. I'm not gonna lie.
So we both tackled him.
We both tackled
He
him.
flew every time.
Yeah, he
I
flew.
just wanna make sure.
He flew.
Keep in mind,
Go on.
I didn't have that on.
Go on with your story. I want to hear the next time. Listen.
I also want to move on to the next story. What happened when a neighbor of ours, he had like long ass tail.
When I pulled that
shit. Hey, you know what? I remember that.
So it after like doing the deed on Kenneth
His name was Cisco.
Bispo.
Bisbo. Okay, so this kid had like long ass hair, right? And then I remember
Yeah,
it
and
got
I
us.
just-
in-
And I just pulled that
Friend
shit.
group is fucking crazy. You know?
I just want to throw in the Niners are the NFC champions
Hey.
today.
okay.
Facts.
They won
Facts.
What's the score?
21-13 Seahawks.
21-13?
Dude, you see the game with Brady
The 35 to
when they
7.
played him last week?
Yeah.
Brady looked like ass.
It was
Ooh,
crazy.
Brady about to off himself.
What's up, brother?
Lost his wife.
Then he lost
Fucked up
his
his
career.
career. Yeah, dude. He should have stopped where he could have.
Motherfucker like 45.
Now he's out a
Yeah.
wife and a championship.
Damn. Hey, thought he could do better than
Filipino pride.
What the fuck did that come from?
It's the house. Speaks Filipino pride.
Oh, how was work, by the way, bro?
Long and shitty.
Yeah. Was it busy today? Because the game?
Nah, there's no 49er fans today. Only Seahawks fans.
Yeah, they didn't come over to OG for the fucking small ass screen TV that they got at the bar just to sip a couple beers.
I remember last time I was
But
at
Seahawks still lost. Seattle can
That's what they
suck
played,
my
right? Seahawks? Dude, it's such a big game when they play Seahawks. I'm so glad we won that one.
Do you remember like
fuck the Seahawks?
that shit with Cisco? Like
Pull in the hair when we were playing football.
and the fact that he went parallel to the floor.
Yeah. To the air.
That shit
I
was
had to yank his hair, There was the only thing I could grab.
the fact that like you yanked the literal tip of his tail and he went like completely parallel to the fucking
What game was that?
And then he started crying.
oh, it was the Seahawks game.
Oh, really? They didn't call it, did they? They didn't call that foul?
Nah, I don't think so.
That shit was not even a foul, I don't think, based off of like what y'all said.
Anyways.
Anyways, have you guys seen like that new movie? The trailer for that new movie?
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear, yeah.
That's what I was saying, Flutter.
Dude,
We sent it to our boys Mike and B and DJ, and like this is what
I
we're
know,
gonna
but
watch
you
on
don't
our
say
next.
that.
Movie night.
the fact that that's based off a true story.
I know.
Stop,
I was like,
really?
what? Yeah, it even says based off a true story.
You're
The fact that that shit happened.
You're a kid.
I don't know how much of it is true, but like I know for a fact a bear ate
I
some
want you to have it,
type
but
I think they're taking some creative liberties with like the fact that like
a bear had some. A bear ate a whole like kilo of coke.
oh no, that was a real thing. That part is a
That's
real thing.
That's real.
Yeah, that part, the fact that like the bear ate a kilo of cocaine, I think that part's real.
It has to
But
be.
the whole like background story with like these drug dealers are trying to like get it back, the shit about the family, I think that's just more or less dramatized.
What makes the story? Yeah,
I
because
see
like
what you're
if,
saying.
in reality, if you lost that shit, you lose that shit. Like you can't. There's no.
Nah, I'm not fighting a bear for like a
the
pound of
drugs
cocaine.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
exactly.
the bear does cocaine shit.
Did you see that shit, Kevin?
I saw the trailer and I was really excited.
About-
And I was like,
The cocaine
the
bear.
trailer just kind of gave away the whole like movie.
I mean, it's like how fucking like complicated of a plot are you gonna get from the
Yeah, I still
film
want to
called
see it just to see
Cocaine
how
Bear.
bad of a movie it is. You know, kind of like Sharknado
I remember that.
or
shit.
like Killer Tire.
On HBO Max, they have Bad Words. That's the best and funniest movie I've ever
You know what's
watched
that
in my
word
entire
again?
life.
Bad words.
Should sorry, not
Jason
but-
Bateman.
Jason Bateman's in it. You know what's a bad movie I want to see? Velocipriest.
Have you
Oh, I heard about that.
Velocipriest is like a priest who turns into a velociraptor. at night.
Velociraptor. Okay, I've heard of it. I've heard
I
of
want
it,
to
but
see
like
it so bad, but I never got a chance.
that's not a real thing.
No, it's
way.
a real.
No,
It's
it's
a
not.
real fucking thing. It's a real movie.
It's a real movie, but it's not based off a real.
No, yeah.
Okay,
but it's a
that's
real
what he
movie.
means.
But it's not.
No way, that's based off a real story. True story.
What
I wanna
the
see that shit.
Yeah,
fuck?
Velocipriest is a true story.
It's a true story.
real movie, not a true story.
It's pretty much of the Sharknado. Like
yeah, it's in that realm. It's like in the
Wait,
same
you know?
genre. It was like shitty C graded.
they got
C-graded
some random shit mixed up.
Yeah,
pretty
like-
much.
Sharknado, Killer Tire, Bad Words. apparently.
The killer car shit, right? What was that shit?
No, it's Killer Tire.
No, but there's a killer like
Oh, I
British one.
forgot about the Killer Tire movie.
Is it tire? It's not a British thing.
No,
No, it's a tire, not a car. It's a
no,
tire.
no. There's both.
There's a killer
Like, there-
car.
There's a killer car. It's called.
I was gonna say there's a car, right?
It's like an old ass movie. It's called. Fucking.
I was
Started
gonna
with a C. The name started with a C.
I was gonna
think
say
it was
like I know it was-
Caroline or some shit. It was a Stephen. It's based off a Stephen King book.
I knew it. It's a
Stephen King?
big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing with the car, a killer car. I don't know the name. I will say
I know what you're talking about now. I'm familiar. Like I remember hearing
That's
about it.
literally one of the most famous killer car.
No
like,
governor.
films.
Probably like one of the only films that like.
That's for a regular show.
But it's the same realm. That's the same realm.
He's like, hello, governor.
It's the same realm, though. That's what they're talking
No,
about.
I feel that.
That is what they're talking about.
Okay, so anyone who knows Stephen King's work, there's a book that he wrote about a killer car. Very familiar,
Yeah.
very popular in the realm of literature. It's out there. and there's a movie about it. So go watch it. If
That Killer
Like-
Tire movie. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
That Killer Tire movie is called Rubber.
Nah, I never would have guessed
Oh,
rubber. I never would have
that's what
guessed
it's
rubber.
for.
Killer car movie though.
So it's
Are you
not
sure
Killer
that's what it
Tires,
is?
Rubber.
Christine was the one we're talking about.
Okay, that's
So that's the name of the movie.
Like
Christine.
The-
a name, you know.
The rubber is
rather
a
than
killer
just
tire.
Rubber.
Yeah.
Rubber sounds like a tire, but that name
Rubber.
actually sounds like the official.
When you said rubber, I thought of blubber.
Flubber?
Flubber. Yes.
The one with Robin Williams?
And then like he was a scientist.
Is
He
it
comes up
Flubber,
with-
not
It's-
Blubber?
No, it's
Flubber.
Flubber. It's Flubber.
It is Flubber.
Because I remember it was a weird name that just reminded.
And it's on VHS.
Dude, remember VHS
Damn.
tapes?
I had that tape on VHS.
I had a
Must be VHS. Nah, just kidding. I'm crazy. Like, I don't even
No,
know.
don't do that.
Well, like, we're in the same timeline. We
I know, exactly. That's why I'm just like,
The
what?
orange tapes, though, from the Nickelodeon shit.
Ooh,
Who knows those, though?
Good
Orange
Burger,
tape,
orange
really
tape.
only-
Rugrats.
The Rugrats. I was gonna say the
Rugrats in
Rugrats.
Paris. Who was in Paris? Rugrats were.
Rugrats.
Fellas in France. Fellas in France.
I just got what you said. You're a demon.
The fellas in
Who's in
France.
Paris? Who's in Paris?
Fellas in France.
You know?
Everyone knows.
No, that's fine.
Hey, Kenneth.
Everyone.
He said
Who's in
fellas
Paris?
Who's in Paris?
Fellas in Paris.
Don't you?
The orange tape. Who's in Paris? Rugrats.
Okay.
Rugrats from
But I also remember having the first Pokemon movie, the one with Mewtwo in it.
Oh.
The first Pokemon movie had me sad.
That was on DVD, though.
Fucking
That was on DVD.
That shit-
I had it on VHS.
That on VHS.
I had VHS.
VHS. I had that on DVD.
Dude, that shit was so fucking. Because
I had that
remember it was like
memory shit.
VHS.
That shit was sad as fuck.
I would replay that shit all the time. I would be so sad.
Nah, I wouldn't replay it. You're crazy. You're a psycho.
Everyone-
You're a psycho.
I don't know how.
I would never rewatch that shit. That shit almost on the same level as
do you
Guilty
think that
Pleasure.
like that was at that point where Ash was permanently stuck at 10?
No, so like I think I know the theory you're talking about, but the
Yeah.
theory is when he was
Theory? Wait, I've never heard of theory.
So there's multiple theories to like the whole Pokemon realm of Ash.
With the
to-
movie?
As to no, Ash as a character.
In general,
as to
okay.
why he stays 10.
Oh,
forever.
okay.
It starts here. Go ahead.
it starts literally at the beginning of Pokemon.
Is it when he meets Ho-Ho?
No, not when he
Go
meets
ahead.
Ho-Ho,
No.
but when he gets attacked by the Pidgeys.
He dies.
Apparently he died.
And he's a ghost. Huh.
No,
He just
he's
retains-
like
Let
stuck
RJ
in,
tell us.
he's kind of like
That's my
stuck-
guess. I'm just guessing. My bad.
Well, I mean, you'll find out.
I want to guess though. I want to guess. That's like literally my thing. I want to guess
That's not
everything.
He's
I wanna
like
know,
stuck in purgatory. and that's
He-
why he's like,
He's retaining 10 years old,
or he's like not in purgatory. He's in a coma.
but that's why he's never advanced or like.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
In a way, I can see why. I knew in a way that's exactly why. Because I mean, that's the only way.
Did you hear?
You're stuck in like a hell. You know that is where it's just constantly
Like,
the age you died. You know, or whatever the case. I mean, that was my guess always.
Well, I'm not sure how.
But I
much-
didn't realize that was like a thing though.
So Kenneth right now is showing us a video of the most
Gigantic balls.
gigantic balls I've ever seen.
Testicles for days.
Nah, these
Show the
te-
videos. Oh my god, the videos I showed you to them
In the
today with
middle,
the shark and the dog. I'm gonna just be honest. We should add that to like episodes where we got like some videos we gotta talk about. For example, the dog one. Or no, not the dog one. The other one I showed you with the guy and the shark.
so
There was 3 different.
Oh, that's
Now there's 3 different points we got to talk about. There's the how nonchalant with that
video, yeah.
with the like with the pinky.
Yeah,
There's just like how the
amount
shark,
of blood.
the shark
the
with the
amount of-
Deadpool roll.
That shark did
Or
a
the-
dead roll. on
dead
that
roll.
yeah, that was what he was talking about. So,
And an amount of blood just appeared out of magically out of nowhere.
That was
all over
the
that
blood
shark.
splattered on
all
the
right,
mouth.
so to give
The
context, John
So
showed
to
me
give
and
some
Alejandro a
context.
video of
John showed us.
the first one was a dog like sitting on
What?
like, a girl in the front seat.
we got two different people on the mic saying different stories.
All right,
Can
so
you hear me?
I'm gonna talk about the dog real quick.
You
I'm
talk about both. You inform, and he talks about the whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna talk about the dog. You can talk about the shark.
Alright.
So, for the first video John showed me and Alejandro, it was this this big dog just on like sitting on the lap of a girl on the front seat, right? And then you pan down, like the dog's having like a great time, having his head out the window, you know, living life. Then you pan down to where like the girl's lap is, and it's just filled with shit.
No.
It's just
Oh,
completely
her whole
filled
lap.
with
I know what
shit.
video you're talking about.
Like it's literally
Oh,
like
girl.
covered, and like if you look really closely, the dog is still shitting on her.
I didn't know that till RJ actually told me.
and then
Nah,
the
that was
person
crazy.
recording is like gagging in the background.
Oh yeah, all you hear is like, ugh, and it's just like,
Yeah, I got you.
So
Oh,
the
God,
dog just like does terrible car rides, right?
No, he's enjoying the car ride, but he like
That's just
dog
scary.
is loving it,
you have to watch it.
but the girl isn't. Like she is just trapped.
I would think the dog is having a horrible time if he's like shitting.
Start with
No,
I'll throw the
he's-
dog out the car,
He's
bro.
so,
I'll start
he's
with the
probably
dog.
so excited he's shitting.
Jeff, how do you find
Get out. Oh my god. RJ,
Yeah,
I think
no,
it was you. You told me that they were still pooping.
No, I did. I told him.
They were still pooping.
It was still
You were still
pooping.
pooping afterwards.
I
see. Oh my god, you can actually see him
why?
go like kind of jerk in a way. I didn't realize that till right now.
True story.
True story.
And then look at this one. I saw him in this shit.
Death roll.
So the
Dude,
next
this is a
video,
death
like, we
roll
showed
of
us was,
his pinky.
This guy
Damn
who
it.
I think
Did
he
you
got
see that
caught,
though? Look at
with
look
a
at the
shark?
shark. Look at the shark's like
And,
face.
like,
You
I
know how
think
they're
it-
white?
Yeah.
like he grabbed the
Funny.
shark. I'm not
Yeah.
sure whether he
Okay, so
grabbed it
this-
or the
Dude,
shark
it
actually,
like burst.
where
The
his hand-
blood just burst. That's so
But
crazy.
once
dog.
like
Yeah.
Like, to me,
shark did a little
that
death
is
roll.
so fucking
And-
nuts, bro. Like,
Ta-
and how
got, like,
nonchalant.
Yeah,
pinky.
a pinky's
Fucking
gone,
pinky.
like,
Gone.
look at
Pinky's
it,
gone.
It's
you can see
gone.
Oh
it,
my
and
god, you
at
got
the point where like the pinky was lost. It was crazy.
damn, dude, you got a sack on you for that shit.
That's
You're
crazy.
insane. That is nuts to me. That one is nuts because, bro, imagine your pinky just getting torn off.
The bro is super chill for someone who
And
lost
he's
a
just-
finger.
No, really.
The comments are crazy. It's true.
Bro is super chill for someone who lost a finger. That's the first one. That has 6,900 likes.
Dude, I'm just saying it's true though, because like
And then the other guy.
imagine how like look at he's like fucking pinky like
But
RJ told me some shit earlier where he was like he probably got his other hand with a pinky missing.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
his other hand probably is fucking missing a pinky too.
Some
That's why
guys
it's so
like it's
casual.
not like he needs it anyways.
Oh
This man
my
literally
God.
sounds
The
like
boy,
he
he
just
was telling me the
dropped his
kid.
groceries
in front
right
of him
now.
is
That's how
probably
casual he
fucked.
sounds.
Imagine seeing that dude, your dad or your uncle, and your pinky's just gone. In front of
That
you.
kid's
bro, calm as hell for someone who just lost their goddamn pinky.
Oh, really?
And then someone's like, parenting 100 because the kids learn today, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Dude, it's true though, bruh. As soon as I seen the fucking
That's a
shark
fucking
like
steep
spinning,
ass price
he
to
fucked
lose
up,
for
dude.
fucking
He fucked
parenting.
up.
Oh my god, that's why I don't want kids.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
not trying to lose a pinky for like a little fuck.
I do don't want kids.
You don't want
That was
kids?
surprising, right?
I don't want kids.
Yeah, we were shocked.
Can I be?
But we were, but
Okay,
you know
okay,
what
hold on,
his brother
hold on.
said?
Do you have a shot?
Let me see.
I'm gonna give you a shot. real
Kids will
quick.
only be able to count to 9 now.
Don't take it yet, okay?
Alright.
No, don't take it yet. I'm serious. I got it.
No more
I got something
pinky
to tell you.
promise.
Alright, what do you think about that?
No, don't even include it.
He still got his other hand.
No, I'm serious.
Alright, I grab the mic.
Where's mine? Look, I got for mine. I'm not gonna take it right now either. Nah, that's serious. You don't want a kid?
Nah.
You don't want a
Oh
kid?
my
But you know what
god.
Kuya said? Imagine though the girl RJ like she really
I
wants
fuck
to
with the
though.
profile. What the profile?
I got a conversation. You know what's funny? I actually got a conversation for things like this.
Nice back.
For even him, if he were to tell me that. Oh, dude. Yeah.
fire.
Who's that?
You doing alright, kid?
What game?
You
What game?
doing alright, kid?
You said CJ. You said CJ.
Final Fantasy.
But where's CJ from?
Kinda look like you're just staring into the camera.
Fucking,
I want 8 kids.
GTA.
I'd rather
Oh my
have her
god, I
swallow
was
my
punching in the
kids. I'd rather have her swallow my
GTA.
kids.
GTA Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
I
Final
want-
Fantasy. Yeah.
I know my shit. I know my shit.
Oh god, you gonna make a fucking
You're
Jackson
sucky
5?
into my fucking mouth.
You gonna make a fucking boy band with your kids?
Okay, so you don't want a child? You don't want a child, right? Where's
Yeah.
my mic? Fuck that shit. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. We've been recording.
You need a child. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. RJ, what do you think of yourself? No, I don't need no one talking.
What does this have to do with him?
No, he doesn't want a child. I'm gonna be honest.
He's told us that.
Wait. No, but I personally have never heard this, and you know what?
Really?
RJ is one of the few.
How have you not told John this?
RJ is one of the few people that like straight the fuck up. I would allow my child to be around him. Like, you and him are one of the few that let my child, girl or boy, be around. In the sense where, like, I don't trust no one with my fucking kid.
Like, you need a babysitter, we got you.
No. I don't trust no one with my kid.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You
need someone to
three,
watch your
pretty much.
kid.
Like, males, I don't trust no one with my fucking child.
That's what
Except
I'm
you
saying.
three. Straight the fuck up.
It goes far.
I've known him for 10 years. I've known you. Besides, like, after knowing you for, like, besides, like, elementary, like, I trust you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
same with, of course, because he's my brother, but that's different. But, like,
you'd be uncle.
my homeboys, I trust you. But here's the thing. If you don't have your own kids, I'm not going to say, like, it's wrong. It's your own choice, you know? But I'd feel sad in the sense where I feel like your kids could be great kids.
Yeah, that's kind of like our saying.
That's what we said. Like, this
Like,
world needs more RJs.
Like, I
Honestly.
don't think some people should have kids, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
But then there's people who should have kids. And would I feel comfortable having kids where it's going to be solo?
It's art. Yes.
Nah.
They're in good hands.
Like,
There's a lot of people who are having kids that shouldn't.
I don't want to make this feel like, I don't want this to make you feel like you have to have kids.
Yeah.
But it's like,
We'll never force it on you, but
Let me
we
see-
said that you're not. But
it's hard to say.
We
It's hard to
respect
say this.
your
Like,
choice.
because like in the world is fucked. Let me be honest.
The
Like,
world is
to
always
say like, let's put them into
It's
this
been
world.
fucked,
No, this world's not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you like this is the ideal world, right? But I'm gonna tell you this.
All
Though.
that great.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Oh, you're in fun.
A certain combination of the greatest children could impact the world.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying our kids are gonna fucking rise up and check everything and shit.
No,
But you know what? But you know fucking. But I'm gonna be honest. Bro. I fucking hate motherfuckers. I don't like people.
Yes.
If my kid got the same self-respect I do, let's say your kid is destined to be president. Let's fucking say that. Like,
It's a fast charger.
what if my kid is the one that paves the road? Or what if his kid is? What if there needs to be those like children that kind of like I said, not pave,
They're gonna be changing the world.
Yeah, we can
not change the world, bro, but like
Get it.
your kid could maybe hate everyone in this fucking country. Let's say, right?
My beer, please. The one that's
Let's say your kid hates everyone in this country. Because there's kids I know, like Lolly's brother, it says fuck everyone, bro. The little brother. What if your kid is like fuck everyone, right? But then, as different cultures,
Kinda
different
like
cultures
you.
affect shit.
kind of like you,
Different
where you're like,
cultures
fuck
affect
everybody,
shit.
but like
I'm a high believer in that.
mine and my own.
We're from the same like setting, but we grew up around different like shit. My parents are not like his parents.
So communal.
Give me-
It's like community.
Exactly. But your parents aren't like ours. But imagine if they came
We all
together
have
in a
to
sense
do it in
where
a
like
place.
understanding wise.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying our kids are gonna fucking change the world, bro.
Oh no,
But it could be a stepping stone.
we could help though. We could help.
I just mean in the sense like straight the fuck up. Like
I mean, at least
No,
to me,
I feel
know
like
my
I have
kids
ideas,
are gonna do
you
great.
have ideas, and he has ideas that like dramatically change shit. You're a very feel person, bro. I've known you for so long. We've
Yeah,
argued.
I'm very-
We've argued. We've argued. I've checked you, and you've checked me.
I mean, as friends do.
Not in a bad way.
No, of course not.
Not in a bad way.
It's just
Never.
like-
I've never had
Coming
ill.
from,
I've
like-
never had
Yeah.
ill feelings
It's
towards
like
you,
you
bro.
acting
It's all
out,
love.
like, check
It's all
yourself.
love.
I ain't trying to make you. I don't want to see you act a fool. You know.
Exactly. Vice versa, bro. Like,
I appreciate. those who
we
take
both
their
want to
friends.
see each other
They're always-
winning. Is how I've always seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, though, no one's like that. Like really, like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like people are
Like, if you're a
for
true
themselves.
friend, you check
You know,
your
they're
homies.
selfish. They don't want anyone but themselves to just move on
Yeah.
with their lives and shit.
Like we all trying to come up in life, just support each other. And
Like everyone's willing to put them like others down
like what's so hard?
to surpass, you know. And the thing is, though, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'd rather have my boys go above me, because like at the end of the day, dude,
Like if you're successful, good on you,
If
man.
you're winning, you're
I'm with
winning.
it.
Good for you.
My boys gotta be winning with me.
Hey,
You can be winning with me or without me, as long as you're doing it, man.
just I fuck
I
with
don't do
y'all.
that. My boys gotta be
In that
winning with
sense,
me.
though, it's we gotta remember, dude. Like
Just
there's
remember
not
where
a
you
lot
come
of
from,
people.
You guys are.
There's not a lot of people who feel that way, though. I'm not saying you gotta trust me in feeling that way. Like I do feel that way towards you, but I mean, you're not me. You can't see what I'm feeling. You know, I could say the bullshit. I could say, oh,
Yeah, like,
you
you
know,
know,
but do I feel that way?
We
Though?
can't read your mind.
But do I feel that way? No, like only you could firsthand experience if you know what I'm saying is the truth. I just feel like really, we trust each other though on a plane that like not a lot of people do.
no.
I fuck with
It's
you.
a blessing. It's a blessing.
And I fuck with you. I fuck with you because I've known you for years.
Yeah.
I've never argued with you.
He's talking about.
We've argued, but we understand
Oh,
each
yeah,
other
no,
on
you
a
and I
plane.
have
We
always
understand, but we
argued.
understand each other on a plane that I feel like not a lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you
Like,
and I
we've-
argue, it's
You've
funny.
cried at
When it
me,
comes
and you
to
know what?
singing,
It's made me feel really sad when you cry, bro. Like
Really?
it hurts me, low key. Like
Yeah, no, I mean,
I could tell you some shit that like no one knows, bro. That like either I felt or other people felt, but I give a fucking shit, bro.
Yeah,
I give a shit.
I hate that I cry so much. So
No, bro. Because you know what? When you cry, bro, it makes
It's so
me
ugly.
feel. No. It makes me feel.
it's so ugly.
No.
At
It
least
makes
you have emotion.
no. It makes me feel like
It means something.
At least you have emotion.
it makes me
Fuck.
want to tear up
God damn it, Ken.
in the sense where it's like I feel something. Because I'm gonna be honest, dude. I feel like sometimes I don't feel shit. And I feel
He has no
inhuman, dude.
emotions.
I feel inhuman sometimes. But when my boys feel some shit, I give a fuck, bro.
Yeah,
I really give a fuck. Cause like
I
that
guess
kind of shit,
I just bring that
affects
out on
me.
people. I just bring that out on people
it does. I feel
because
like
you're
you
a
do.
hard shell to crack. You're a hard one.
Yeah, but that's because like you know what, dude. Like
And on purpose too, because I know you're like really like just closed off and
I just feel like in a way, dude.
Reserved.
There's more
Reserved
important
is what
things
you
than
are.
me. You know, like I could hold my shit down. I'll be cool.
I just don't think you've ever had like such caring friends.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I did maybe not. No, you know what? You have. You two are. But the thing is, like,
Before us at least.
the thing is, like, I don't want to say you haven't been caring, but I'm just not that kind of guy to let loose that shit.
No, and that's fair.
I don't like. It's
Not
not
like
my
that you
thing.
have to
I
be-
feel like a pussy. It's different, maybe, but
Just not how you're wired.
It's just not exactly
I mean,
how
that's
I'm wired, bro. You may
We'll
say
work
it's
on that.
fine,
We'll work
blah
on
blah
that.
blah. It's okay, but
Yeah.
no, it's not okay. At least that's how I feel. I'll
guess-
tear up.
I mean,
You
people
know, I'll
can
tear
just,
up
like,
for y'all.
Show their emotions.
It's just
and
the way
like,
they
their own
grew
I'll
up.
tear up
It's
for
the way
y'all,
their
and I
parents
feel you
kinda,
guys, but
treated
I'm not
them and
gonna
raise them to be.
hold it on my shit. You know, like at the end of the day, like
It's
Some
just
people
a mix
deal with
of
that
everything
differently.
in life. The way you were raised, the way you kind of like develop and
exactly.
find
So
yourself.
I don't hold that shit like on me.
All right,
You know,
not to
like
quote God of War or anything, but
you got some God of War quote?
No, you quote you referencing
But-
God of War. And
so like, what was the
topic
new?
are you gonna like?
Like, so-
Well, Kratos.
Nah, you know what?
That's hella
You kind of
funny.
have
He's
to.
talking about like basically.
Just say what you're gonna say though.
No. His kid was talking about like how his wife died, and he's like, "Oh, you seem like you're not affected." Kratos is like, "Don't mistake my silence for absence of grief. I'll mourn my own way, and you mourn yours." So basically, like, we deal with our own emotions our own way.
Damn. You
Like-
remember that?
Yeah,
That's
I saw that.
deep.
That's the one
Actually.
thing that stuck out from you playing the game.
Nah, that's
Fuck
deep.
yeah,
What do you mean? That's
That's
deep.
fatherly advice.
Actually, that would have stuck to me too if only I played the game.
Exactly. I've been fucking
I have
watching
not
that
played the game
shit.
yet. I've
I've
only
been-
ever seen like snippets, and I wish I had like the time to play it.
Honestly, low key, that's fire. Like,
So like,
That is a
I don't
like,
cry. You know what I mean? Like,
did
just like
reference that
straight the
too.
fuck up.
there's also another quote from the recent one
That's disgusting.
So
What they
fucking
just
crazy.
know? They
The
research
new one, the second one that
The
came out.
second one that came out,
I have not seen the trailer for that one yet.
there was a fucking cold line from
Can you
there.
pass me my YouTube?
There was a cold ass line. Thanks. I heard the other day where it was like,
So did
Kratos definitely has a character development within the last few games of Ragnarok and like the whole like change of like religion gods that he fights.
the whole like the new pantheon.
like-
And honestly, like change the
so
pantheon
basically he
also
doesn't owe
like
you a lot of money.
it just like coincides with the kind of growth he ends up going through
Mhm.
throughout the game.
Yeah.
With the previous like round of gods that he ends up killing, like from the first 3 games,
I feel like it was pretty simple and straightforward. Like,
it was pretty
like, you're a god,
straightforward.
you done me wrong, or you're a part of like the gods who have done me wrong, and God against me, I'm gonna kill all of you.
And like all the gods in there, they had like obviously a familial connection, but they didn't have that familial connection where it's just like you literally just killed my family. It was just more like,
Yeah.
you killed my family, now you're gonna kill me. I got fight.
Yeah.
But,
Fight for life.
For some of the cases, there's like for especially the recent one, it's just you killed like my son. I'm pissed off. You know, you killed my my brother or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were actually like very more, I'd say, caring towards like who ended up dying rather than like, oh, you're killing me, that means I'm next on the list. That means I gotta care.
Yeah.
So, and it just kind of coincides with like the new family he's found in like his son, and how he's like trying to deal with like not only his son's emotions but his own, because
Yeah.
like obviously his son's
It's
like,
only ever been him up until this point.
not exactly. So, like he has this time around, he has someone like that relies on him for like not only advice but also for like comfort. This is something that he's not used to.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like touched upon like how his last wife, which is like his current son's mother, kind of ingrained in him like more, I'd say, caring,
To be more
Advice?
human, basically.
to be more human.
Because
Yeah,
before he was always ever seen as like the ghost of Sparta, you know, like some type of curse that just hovered above him and within him, and like just to be this future god, because he was supposed to take place of Ares, who was then
he did take the place of
and he did, you know, and so yeah, that's why it's like, you know, it just kind of like levels him back and brings him back to like his, you know, who he truly is, you know, just like a human being before all the chaos and, you know, like this, just all of it.
And it's crazy because like you get to see throughout this like the second game, like Kratos actually knows emotion.
Yeah, you
Like
know?
he shows like sadness and like
Yeah, it's just
regret
him
and all that
just
shit.
having that journey of coming back to like what it is
I get
to be human, to be a person and not just like some god.
Show me what I'm working with.
What the fuck are you looking at, Kenneth? Nah, but yeah, it's honestly a crazy game. I fucking like finished watching it,
Yeah, I wish
and
I played it.
I like doing an emphasis on watching it because like as much as the game really looks cool to me currently, I have a PS4 and I feel like
It's not worthy to play unless it's on a PS5.
yeah, it's like fucking eating noodle soup with toothpicks rather than chopsticks. I'm like running with it at a like more inferior technology.
I definitely feel that. I would rather play it on like the most current console than like the previous ones. But I'm not, and it's just not in the cards for me to like spend on like anything big for my own entertainment. I always felt like once I get my own place, then only then will I have like my own setup to like where I feel free to play whatever I want on
Exactly.
whatever I want. PC, PS5, my Nintendo Switch, anything.
I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, as much as I do want to wait for the experience, there are some stories that I just, especially with me constantly being on the internet, whether it be Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, especially YouTube, where like my feed just pops up with the most random shit. But especially considering I follow a lot of video game like related content,
Yeah.
I end up getting or anime. I end up getting hit with the most like intrusive spoilers. Just the other day, I came home one day and there was this game that came out that I really wanted to like watch or something. And next thing you know, I'm hit with someone's death, you know? And just like, fuck. Now I just know that man's gonna die. And it actually happened recently with like the recent God of War game. Like spoilers, but someone fucking important dies.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, that just takes out the whole emotional impact. Or not the entire game, but like that whole sequence of events. Because I actually did like that character.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's honestly like
Boy,
the idea of how like fast media is consumed has like
trying to be on.
well, when it comes to spoilers for like
You just have to be careful for when you like access the internet, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, because it's everywhere. You'll find spoilers everywhere, whether it like be like video game related or movies,
I still remember when you're like
series.
when No Way Home was still coming out, and you're avoiding all kinds
I was
of
trying to
promotional
avoid
material.
every type of fucking spoiler, whether it was with that, the Jurassic Park films, the Marvel films,
No, I'm not.
you know, just anything that I was into at the time.
You were really good about like
And I
talking
was
about
pretty
it.
solid because it's like it's really easy. Like I don't really like. It's not hard for me to stray away from social media or like from any like internet apps. Like I don't have TikTok for one. You know, I don't go on Facebook anymore at all. I just have the Messenger, and then like I don't do Twitter.
Let me
I don't do what else do people go on? Anyways, it's just Instagram.
Speaking of Twitter, please follow us at Drunk Talks and Empty Thoughts.
Oh yeah, but for those who forgot where they wound up, and this is again Drunk Talks and Empty Thoughts, where it's just your organic, honest, and raw boys, just going at it and just chopping it up about ourselves, about life, and our interests. And hoping that some of you may find some sort of comfort or relevancy or just some sort of entertainment within our madness.
We honestly like when it comes to like this podcast and stuff, it's just a bunch of like drunk fools that just want to talk shit.
Drunk foolery, tomfoolery, all sorts of foolery.
We're gonna be talking about pretty much about like anime, video games, movies, anything like that under the fucking rising sun.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want, and we're gonna do it with a beer in hand or a shot in hand. But
shots, beers, seltzers, meat cheese, cocktails. We do it all, baby.
we're unfiltered, uninformed, but never unsatisfied with opinions.
And unapologetic.
Keep going.
Unapologetically. Anyways, we're not sorry for the shit we do, for the shit we say. This is all for our own well-being and hopefully for our audience in the future. Anyways, if you're out there right now and you find yourself back to square one with us, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. And we just hope that this turns out to be bigger than we hope it becomes.
But yeah, like I said, follow us on Twitter at Drunk Talks and Empty Thoughts. By the time this ends up being posted, we should have the Twitter and as well as our Gmail set up. And if you guys want to send any questions, feel free to send it to our Gmail at drunktalksandemptythoughts@gmail.com. drunktalksandemptythoughts@gmail.com.
Hey, check that out. We have our own Gmail now.
Woo! Nice. Send some questions.
Alright, so I guess that concludes it. Thank you all for tuning in.
Okay, wait. I think Kenneth wants to say something. Kenneth,
No,
say
boys?
something.
Maybe, I know John wants to say something.
Sorry, Ken, just pass me the microphone. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. I know we opened a little bit more than we should have, but enjoy that, hopefully.
We had a lot to say, but that's just us. That's just what we do.
All right. Will I get a kid?
Take shots.
Will we have a
You're
better
gonna need to
setup?
take shots during this.
Will we have another guest on the podcast?
Will we be more cleaner than our average podcast? Who knows?
Tune in next time on Drunk Talks and Empty Thoughts. And remember, guys, stay hydrated.
Stay sexy.
Stay safe.
Later.
Adios.
Later.